Hey, hey, hey. I know, isn't that a good stripper? What's up, what's up, what's up? So, yes, I look like death. But you can't really do a reaction video if I'm not on camera. So, here we are. Welcome, everyone. You can't hear anything. Am I the only one? You should be able to hear me now. My microphones are working. So, I guess you guys are lacking, a little behind. What's up, my rescue? This is like the only place you could be in that's not blocked, that you're not blocked in. What's up, Lori? Hey, Kiki. Hey, Scorpio. Hey, Sherry Ann. Welcome, newbies. Hey, Joanne. Hey, Susie Q. Hey, Jenny. What's up, Voice? What's up, Tammy, Sarah, Brandy? All right, so, hey, Tara. I was not even going to go live tonight. And I was all set on cleaning day number 2, since I'm out of wax. There's not much I can do. And I went shopping today. And I got home and I heard about a live. And I decided to listen to it. It was really dumb. Couple of things I want to clear up first, though. I got to clear up some stuff about me before I get into that. If anybody was listening to a live where good old Pug said that I raised $100,000 on a GoFundMe for abused women, yeah, that never happened. Absolutely never happened. I have never raised any money on GoFundMe for any kind of abused women or anything. So Pugs, please stop lying. But there is something I have noticed about the drama community, I guess you could want to call it. Or Natasha's other friends, if you want to say. But I noticed that every single time they get called out for being a liar, it's a all-day drag fest on me. Just because I called them out for being a liar. I've noticed that consistently. And it happened again last night. I called Burnt Toast out for being a liar, which she is. And all of a sudden, all day, I heard I was getting dragged. I'm sorry. I'm out shopping for my family a couple of days before Christmas because that's what most moms do. They're not sitting online dragging someone because they got caught in a lie. They actually got caught in multiple lies, we found out. So, what's up, Blue? So let me also say this that needs to be addressed ASAP. And that is how I even found Natasha and why I'm even doing these videos. When I first found out about Natasha, I actually felt bad for her. Because for those of you that don't know me, I am dragged daily for no reason. People like compare me to Natasha. They make up shit about me. They lie about me. And I mean, I've had CPS called multiple times. It's just been endless for like 2.5 years. And I ignore most of it. I address some of it, but I ignore most of it. And they just run with all these lies. So when I heard about Natasha, I thought, I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt because I don't know, maybe she's getting a raw end of the stick like I am. Because my first interaction, I guess you can call it, with Natasha was listening to Mommy Ramblings in the late night, and that feud. That's when I started. So I started thinking maybe she's, maybe she gets harassed like I do. Maybe she's, being lied on like I am. And I really try to give her the benefit of the doubt. That's how I started watching her. Then, she is entertaining. She reminds me of Molly in that sense. Thank you, Angel. She reminds me of Molly in that sense. Hey, Reagan. That she is, Jenny, I know that now, but I'm trying to give a backstory. Hey, Melody. So, oh yeah, she's lying big time. Hey, Lab. So I just felt like, and thank you so much, Angel. I just felt like, let me give it the benefit of the doubt and let's see what she's about, And she's funny. She can make me laugh. I don't like all the people that go up on a panel, but I'm not a panel person. Like, I'll hop up my friend or something, but I like doing it on my own. I don't want a crew of people around me. Although some people like that. Here I tell Molly to do it and I don't. But that's me. So that's how I started watching her to begin with. And then the more I got to watch her and the more I saw what she was about, I was like, yeah, she's nothing like me. She is a real scammer, like 150%. But the lengths that she goes to and the bullshit that comes out of her mouth is like key manipulation. The way she talks. I personally am the type of person, now there are ways to speak, but even more ways to speak when you're trying to influence somebody, or you're trying to influence an audience, or you're trying to influence a crowd. That's when, you take your pauses, you manipulate their way of thinking. And that's all in how to, win over people, how to manipulate people. But the interesting thing is, if you watch the biggest creators on YouTube, none of them do that. Why? Why are all these people following them if they're not manipulating the audience with how to win them over? Because they're just being them. They're not trying to manipulate anybody. They're not trying to win over. Most of the big creators, not all, but most of the big creators have an attitude like I do. Take me or leave me. You either like me or you don't. You either like me for who I am or go watch someone else. But I'm not going to change for my audience. Like, this is me. And that's a pattern that most big creators have. I'm like, tiny creator. I'm not saying I'm up there. I'm saying that if you watch the big creators, they don't even do that. So why some of the small creators feel like they need to manipulate their audience or they need to manipulate their crowd like that, that's exactly what Natasha does. Natasha is like a prime example of like a psychology book. Like, she's fun to look at, to watch when you want to, like, she should be in the psychology books of how to manipulate somebody, because she does an amazing job of doing it. If you're not keen to her and if you don't understand her. But once you understand it and you sit back and you're like, wow, how does anybody fall for this bullshit? You'd be surprised. So, Sherry Ann, I will always stay who I am. Always. That will never change. So, they are not scamming. Who's not? No, the bigger creators aren't. Hey, Amanda, I'm just saying that I wanted to give, before we do this reaction video, I wanted to give a background of, why I started watching Natasha and everything. Because some people like, are you just sticking up for Molly? No, I'm not sticking up for Molly. I'll stick up for what's right is right. But it's not really a sticking up for Molly. It's sticking up for what's right. And I didn't want people to think that I was jumping on a bandwagon or no. It has to do with the fact that Natasha is a manipulator and she's scamming. And that's going to hurt every single person involved from top to bottom. And every one of her subs, when they realize how bad they're being manipulated and how they're being fooled, it's going to come crashing on all of us, because most of us share subs. Otherwise, we wouldn't hear about each other. We know about each other because many of us share the same subs. So, let's get into her latest video on her latest channel. And there were a lot of things that I kind of pointed out. I didn't listen to the whole thing, but the first half hour that I did listen to, I was blown away at the lie after lie, the blame, the voices was blamed, Marissa was blamed. Look, and I don't even know if I was blamed at some point, but I can tell you with full uncertainty, and I say full uncertainty, Marissa did not pay anybody $5,000 or offer to pay $5,000. All I keep hearing is, well, I saw the proof. But how come you never showed the proof? If you have this alleged proof, why haven't you shown it? Could Jay not Photoshop it fast enough for you? Just wondering. Because that's what it seems like. It seems like that you were waiting for proof to show and, yeah, you couldn't get it. or you thought nobody cared. Your channel is crashing. You're losing people left and right. So what is the one thing you're going to do? You're going to go ahead and you're going to come up with somehow you're a victim of some bullshit by people that are talking about Marissa, Marissa is not even mentioned, not even privately. And I talk to her often, and she's never once mentioned them privately. That's how irrelevant they are. So, but you feel like you're a victim. You have to victimize yourself, become a victim again, and here you are. Natasha, I can tell you the people you're hanging out with are just as scammy as you are. So, with that said, let me pull up the video. Now, voice for the voiceless, I fully understand that you get a lot of hate from other channels. I totally get it. I don't even understand why a sub gets so much hate. But I'm just, that's not even the issue. The issue is what she said that just has lies all over it. Hold on. Oh, she's still live. Oh, this is tough if she's still live. Oh, no. This is a different one. All right. So, due to fair rights, I am going to have to stop it a bit. Let me pull it up.
I'm over here. We're watching 1883. I love me some Tim McGraw. And I get a message. And this person says, hey, I need to talk to you about the strikes and this stuff with MGL and everything. Because, of course, she's been denying that she told White Boy Lockdown that she would pay him $5,000.
Okay, first of all, she denied it because it's not true. Natasha, I don't know how to tell you this. Nobody cares about taking down your channel. Nobody. Nobody on our camp. And I'll say our camp meaning there's Natasha's side and then there's this side. This side, nobody gives a shit enough. She didn't even know White Boy Lockdown. Didn't even know him. She met him like 2 days. Do you really think she's going to use him to take down your channel? She doesn't care about you, Natasha. Sorry, not sorry.
To take my channel down. Hang on just 1 second.
Okay, one thing you will notice, though, is how absolutely, unequivocally, she is thinking about what to say next. This is not a normal flowing conversation. She is manipulating her audience. You can see she'll start to smirk a little. Telltale giveaway. But she is smirks a little. She's, what do I say next? Just watch.
All right, never mind. So
she doesn't know what to say.
That I knew that he was telling me the truth when he said it.
Manipulation tactic number 1. Stress on the word truth. That's going to make your audience feel that you're speaking the truth. She has studied this. This is not something she's pulling on the drop of. She has studied how to manipulate people. I would guarantee it. This is stuff you learn in psychology. Swear. Anyone that's taken psychology or has a degree in psych knows what I'm talking about. You have to really study how to manipulate people to know what words to stress on. When you stress on the word truth, you're trying to make your audience believe that that's the word that sticks in their mind, that what she's about to say is truth.
Because he knew that I had 2 strikes on my channel, or what they thought was 2 strikes. And I knew that.
Now keep that in mind. They knew, this is important. I should grab the whiteboard. They knew that she had 2 strikes on her channel. Then not even 3 seconds later, she changes it to, they thought that I had 2 strikes. So was it that they knew you had strikes or that they thought you had strikes? Keep listening.
That the only way she would know that is if she was somehow involved in having my channel struck by this other person who struck me.
Okay, let's examine that. So, I'm trying to think where my small whiteboard is. Hey, Bevel. I'm trying to think. I know when my big one's inside. I wish I knew where my small one was. All right, so they think that. Hold on. So I'm trying to think where my small one is. So they think that I have 2 strikes. Then she changed it to they thought I had a strike. Then she babbles off how she is, I forgot what she said. I got to back up. This is why I need my whiteboard.
That he was telling me the truth when he said it. Because he knew that I had 2 strikes on my channel.
Okay, he knew I had 2 strikes on my channel.
Or what they thought was 2 strikes.
All right, hold on. I'm going to write this down. I may not have a whiteboard, but I'm going to write it down. Hang on. Whoop. Hold on. I got all this shit that pops up. All right. He knew I had 2 strikes. They thought I had 2 strikes.
And I knew that the only way she would know that is if she was somehow involved in having my channel struck by this other person who's.
Now she says, and I knew the only way they would know that is if they were involved in striking. That doesn't even make sense. That literally does not even make sense.
Struck me. Well, the person who struck me, I just literally got off the phone with her. And for those of you who haven't followed the Xavier Harrelson case, you're not going to know who this is, but it's going to be very easy to figure out. And I just told her that I would do this as respectfully as possible because I want people to understand that she did not do this. The person that struck my channel was approached and encouraged.
I totally agree with you, Bevel. I don't know why your comment was deleted. I completely agree with you. That Bevel wrote, I swear this woman is so delusional, she believes her own lies. Absolutely agree with that. Guys, be careful who you mark out, who you delete, because you're probably deleting talking about her. Okay. The person who, and by the way, I had no idea, literally no idea that that Natasha did or covered the Xavier Harrelson case. I had no idea.
She's struck me. So, leave it.
I don't know what the fuck that movement was. I have no idea. What that mouth movement was, don't know.
To Bieber is the channel that struck the True Crime channel because of the Xavier Harrelson videos.
I also didn't know that Leave It to Bieber or whatever had anything to do with that case either. Like, I am definitely not tooting my own horn, but I'm the one that brought that case to light. So I had no idea that these other people were in it. I mean, some of us personally speak to Sam, and then Molly jumped on the case, and welcome, Lisa. Molly jumped on the case, but I'm the one that brought that case to light. So I'm just didn't even know who these people were that were covering it. Like, I had no idea who Natasha was at the time. So it was kind of weird.
She struck 2 of my videos, but it only gave me 1 strike. But they didn't know that. The person that approached Leave It to Bieber helped her file the strikes because this person...
I'm sorry, I'm doing too many things at once.
Knew how to strike a channel.
Hey, Grandma Rose.
Now, Leave It to Bieber and I have already talked this out. She actually contacted me months ago, right after it happened, because she felt bad that she struck me. And I put her channel on the description, and she took the strikes back after she did them.
Okay. So first she says someone knew she had 2 strikes. Then she says they thought I had 2 strikes. Then she says that the only way they would know she had strikes is because they were involved in striking. Then she says the person that she struck just hung up the phone with her. And then she said that she didn't strike her on her own. But then she says, hold on, then she says that I know it's the echo, I apologize. I'll fix it. Then she says how she, welcome Angel. Then she says how she didn't have any strikes because she took them back. So which is it? Did she take back the strikes or did she not take back the strikes? If she took back the strikes, then you wouldn't have 2 strikes and none of that makes sense. It just doesn't make sense. Hold on.
But the only way that Molly Golightly, Marissa, would have known that I had 2 strikes on my channel is if she had inside knowledge about those strikes.
Okay, nobody cares about inside knowledge about your strikes. Because remember, you just said that she took the strikes back. So what does that have to do with Molly Golightly? Just curious. Molly Golightly didn't strike you for Xavier. Molly Golightly, I don't even remember seeing Leave It to Bieber in her chats that much. Maybe I'm wrong. But I'm a little confused here. Because if you didn't have strikes, if she took the strikes back, then why would you worry about strikes that are being given? If she took them back, they're null and void, and the whole point is moot. So explain to me where any of this even matters. Because according to you, she took the strikes back. So how does Molly play into something?
And I knew that when White Boy Lockdown told me. I knew there was no way that anybody would have known about those strikes unless they were involved in it.
Okay, so now she's saying, I know she is, Pam, that's why I'm going through it piece by piece. So now she's saying that Molly Golightly hooked up with Leave It to Bieber to strike her channel twice. And then, I guess behind Marissa's back, Leave It to Bieber, because she spoke to her, Leave It to Bieber remove those strikes. Do you see what I'm saying? None of this makes sense. So if Leave It to Bieber removed the strikes, then what possible thing did White Boy Wasted tell you in order to know that Molly was behind taking it down, but Leave It to Bieber miraculously removed the strikes without Molly knowing or Molly caring? Explain that. Make that make sense.
Because I never said it to a soul that they struck 2 videos. I just said I had 1 strike. So Leave It to Bieber.
Okay, so she just said she thought she had 1 strike. But according to what she said 10 minutes ago, she knew that she had 2 strikes because these other people knew that she had 2 strikes. So if she believed that she had 2 strikes, make that make sense. Now she's sitting here saying that she only had 1 strike. Did you have 1 strike or did you have 2 strikes? Which is it? And what did MGL and Leave It to Bieber know, because she removed those strikes? So it really wouldn't matter how many strikes that you had if somebody removed them. The whole point is moot.
Just called me. Well, Mallory at random, it may not be a complicated process, but if you've never done it before, it can be confusing.
Okay, let me just tell you how easy it is to copyright strike someone. They give you a form and you fill it out. That's it. That's the whole process. There's nothing confusing about it. As long as you get to the right place, you hit copyright, and then you, if thing pops up, you fill it out. You tell them your name, your information, whether you want it to be, the other side to get it or not, if you want to withhold information, and then you hit send. That's how complicated it is. My kid could do a copyright strike. It doesn't take brain surgery. But this is her way of manipulating people, trying to say that it was other people involved. But again, I go back to my original point. If Leave It to Bieber remove the strikes, what is the point of any of this? What is she crying about if the strikes were removed, as she stated in the very beginning?
No. 0 tolerance. There's a common denominator. There is someone associated with Molly's channel who has an issue with me.
I can't see what her chat is saying, but my feeling from her facial expression, her chat is now buying her bullshit, and she needed to come up with something else real fast, because if you break it down what she's saying, she sounds like an idiot because she's rambling. She's just literally rambling. Nothing she is saying is making any sense. It's just rambling. And she's changing her story 5 times, and she may not even realize she's doing it, but she is. And it's kind of sad that she doesn't realize it. So my guess, just a guess, is that chat is not buying her bullshit and she knows it, and now she's got to change it again. She changes it up again.
And this person reached out to Leave It to Bieber.
Okay, explain to me what all that just was, other than a, what's the word I'm looking for? Other than a, I'm gonna show you now, let me prepare. I don't even know what the hell that was. And then just to start talking again, like finish where you left off. What was all that? Like, what just happened there? A diversion? I don't know what it was.
And helped her file the strikes. So then that person would know that 2 videos were struck.
Okay, so now we're bringing a third party in. First, she said that they only thought it was 1 strike. Now she brings up the fact that somebody is telling her that somebody knew there were 2 strikes. She can't decide if somebody knows 1 strike, 2 strikes. Just a few minutes ago, she said that she believed there was only 1 strike. Now she's trying to blame somebody else, and that person knew that it was 2 strikes. So let's back up there for a second. So this other person, which she's going to name in a second, knows that there were 2 strikes. But Natasha, who's the creator, who's got the only access to her community, to her YouTube studio, she only thought there was 1. But some stranger who doesn't have access knew there were 2. Okay, Natasha, whatever you say.
And that person is Voices.
Oh my God, Voices. Voices for the voiceless. I don't know why she keeps doing that with her mouth. I don't know if she's got Tourette's or something, but it's the only thing I could think of. I mean, I don't know her. Does she have Tourette's? Because that kind of seemed like it was Tourette's. All right, so let's move on. Right there was the lying ass smirk. Right there. I'm about to bullshit my way out of this and be a victim, and I'm going to blame Voices, and I'm going to manipulate people, and I'm going to do this as well as I can. That's exactly what look she just gave.
Voices. You know, the one that claims to be Molly's right hand now. Voices of the voiceless, who is a fucking vindictive bitch with no life, no friends, no nothing, who hops from freaking community to community, channel to channel, spreading shit and just being a shitty person. That bitch got my channel struck.
Okay, that bitch is not going to strike your channel because she doesn't care about you. And she's moved on. So she is not a creator to strike your channel. And I really don't see her calling creators, let's get Natasha's channel struck. I just don't see that. Maybe I'm wrong. I give benefit of the doubt to people, but that's just a little far-fetched to me to believe. And I know there's a lot of rumors about her, but that's a little far-fetched for me to believe. But, so now she calls her a bitch. This plays a big part. Listen to the way that she speaks about voices. Listen carefully.
And I hope that she sees this, which I know she will. Voices, you are not an advocate for anything other than shit. You're a shitty person. You're a shitty human being. You're a piece of absolute shit. You stay in a community and spew your vile mess and do your bullshit behind the scenes and try to be everybody's bulldog. You're a horrible, horrible person.
Boom! Proven beyond a shadow of a doubt. Nobody, and I mean nobody, who has an attorney for harassment would ever go public and say something like that about another human being. She has just proven twice how full of shit she is about this attorney. And if her subs still don't see it, that's on them. Because look up the laws. Nobody that hires an attorney for harassment would say anything even close to that in a public forum, ever. Where people can record it, where people can, nobody, it doesn't matter who you are. Your lawyer would drop you in a second because of that, you just lost your harassment case. And that's not the first time. She does this nightly. But she didn't even do it in a reaction. She did this in a calm, she talked to her in a very calm, mellow, relaxing way. That is the worst thing you can do. If you say something out of reaction, like, I'm sorry, Your Honor, I just reacted, I was mad, I got upset, you can probably get away with that. This, you're not getting away with. Any lawyer that looked at this would say this woman is a joke. You're going to file harassment while you're harassing somebody who didn't do anything to you, and you have no proof. What do you think the definition of harassment is? You have absolutely zero proof that Voices did that. And here you are calling her a piece of shit. You're calling her a horrible person. You're putting her name out there for everyone to look down on her, that she's a horrible person. That is harassment by law, legal definition. You are harassing Voices over your own head. There's no proof that she did this. And here you are saying these vile things to her. If her subs cannot see that she does not have a fucking attorney and they buy into this, there's nothing anyone can do that can help them because they're so far gone.
Nobody likes you because they see who you really are. And you're disgusting.
Okay, that's a narcissist speaking of themselves. Because again, there's no proof that Voices did this. I don't know if she did or she didn't, but there's no proof. Natasha is harassing this woman for no apparent reason because Natasha thinks that she did something to her. Okay.
You love drama. You love creating it. You love inciting it. You love stirring it up. And you love being right in the middle of it. You and Molly are perfect for each other. Kicking your ass off my panel and out of my community was the absolute best decision that I've made. And
Okay, as a creator who does have my own little community, I can't kick anybody out of my community. We don't have a gated fence. We don't have a white picket fence or a gate or anywhere. Nobody can kick anybody out of a community. You did not kick her out of your community. If she wants to watch you, she can watch you. If she's not going to panel up with you, that's because she's not paneling up with you. But you can't kick anybody out of a community. Sorry. Many have tried. You can't do it.
In a long time. I am so glad that you are gone and that I don't have to deal with your disgusting self anymore.
But this is someone who has an attorney for harassment. Okay, Natasha.
Yeah. And then you have the nerve
Like, what the fuck is that with her lips? That has to be Tourette's. It has to be. I can't imagine why she keeps doing it. It's the 4th time she's done it in this video.
to sit up on a panel and pretend like you're going to help somebody. Bitch, you can't help yourself. You talk shit about everybody and everything all the time. You think you are indispensable and that you've got these skills that people can't do without. Oh, and don't forget, you're in a protected class and you're going to call.
That would be you, Natasha. That is the stuff I hear out of your mouth, not out of voices. Just saying.
You're a disability advocate. And they're going to get people. Well, bitch, they better start with getting you. They better yank that chain on your ass and end your internet connection. Because you are a menace. You're a disgusting piece of shit who has nothing to do but sit around and make dumbass things on her Cricket. Start your own channel. See how well that goes. You're on everybody else's.
Now, again, I point out, this is somebody that claims that she has a harassment suit against someone or multiple people. This is somebody that raised $20,000 for an attorney for harassment. Are you hearing her? But she's got an attorney for harassment? Look at the way she's speaking of voices online to put out there for the public when, guess what? Voices is not sitting in front of her. This is not a private conversation between her and Voices. This is something Natasha is saying to the whole internet for thousands of people to hear. But she wants to raise $20,000 to go after people that harass her. Okay. Let's move on.
Channel because you can't make a channel. It would suck just like you do. You literally make me want to vomit. So all that this does is prove that what White Boy Lockdown and Noelle said is true. There you...
Okay. Tell me how her downing Voices, her bashing Voices makes what White Boy Lockdown said true. Because remember, she has said multiple times that she saw the proof. So if she saw the proof, then what does this confirm is true? Because there's nothing more true than actual proof. So if there's no actual proof that you claim you saw, then what? How does this prove that what MGL said or did not say or whatever, if you actually saw the proof? So you lied. You never saw any proof, because otherwise you wouldn't say this only makes what they told me real. Not what they showed me, what they told me was your words, Natasha. They told you, and you didn't know to believe it before now. So once again, you lied. You never saw any proof at all. That's what you just said.
Sit right up there on the panel next to Molly. You're the one who got my channel struck.
Hold on. Voice says, I have the proof. It was we Scottish lass that contacted BB. Okay.
You're the only reason that Molly would have known that I had 2 strikes.
Notice that facial expression that she just changed. That only Voices knew that she had 2 strikes. Let's go back to the beginning. And she busted herself saying it. First, she said that they believed she had 2 strikes. Then she said that they only thought she had 1 strike. Then she said that BB removed the strike so she didn't have any strikes. So she didn't have any strikes. Then she said that that this person knew that she had 2. Then she changed that again. Then she said again that Bieber had removed the strikes and all is good and well. Then she said that she believed she only had 1 strike. Then says Voices knew that she had 2 strikes, but she only thought she had 1. Now she just confirmed beyond a shadow of a doubt that she knew she had 2 strikes. So she has changed her story 13 times in one live. Are you dressed like? No, I'm wearing my hater shirt. I could see you, Karen.
You wanted my channel down because I kicked your ass out of here. You're big and bad, or pretend to be, on the internet, when all you really are is a hot bag of air with some false choppers that you take in and out of your mouth at will. You're a big ass blowhard who pretends that she knows everything about everybody and every subject. You're gross. You do this to every channel that you join.
Sorry. I said that if you listen to her from, just from listening, you think, hey, she is legit. You just listen in the background, whatever. But when you really listen and piece apart every single thing she says, it's just rambling nonsense. None of it pieces together. None of it even makes sense. She just keeps switching and keeps flipping it around. Like, which is it, Natasha? Did you have 1 strike or did you have no strikes? Or did you have 2 strikes? You wouldn't have 2 strikes if she took them away like you said in the beginning. So which is it? Stick with one story.
Truth is, you don't know shit about shit. Your crafting's ugly. Good luck with those posters that you're making with your Cricut. And nobody cares what you have to say. You're loud and you're stupid. According to you, you're a part of every search and rescue team and know everybody in it.
Okay, so again, more bullying and harassment against somebody that has done nothing to her to warrant this. Whatever happened between them in the past is in the past. She is publicly humiliating Voices for what reason? What reason? If she didn't claim that she had an attorney, I'd be right there with you guys. I would totally get it. I'd be like, hey, she has a right to her opinion. She wants to talk shit about somebody. She can do that. That's perfectly fine. She's allowed to do that. We've all talked shit on people. But she is claiming she has she needed $20,000 for an attorney. For harassment. When all she's doing is bullying and harassment and harassing someone who did nothing to warrant this.
This and that. You remind me of somebody else I know from the Gypsy Rose case that acted like that. She does do everyone's dirty work to fit in. And you want to know why she does that? Because she doesn't have any self-esteem. None. Pretty Kitty Eyes, when it does that, that means that it was YouTube. I don't know what it's doing that for. You were so dissatisfied and dislike yourself so much. Yes, Jax, that's exactly who I was thinking about. Where are you going to go next? You're all drama, but I bet the drama community don't want you.
What is Natasha? Is there a scamming community? Because that's where she belongs. In the scammers community. Because that's who she is.
I imagine they would turn their heads and go, hell to the nah. But I know a channel that might want you. Napkin Gate. You can go over there and get in the napkin circle. Starlight, you know you want her over there with you. What are you doing?
This is what I'm going to throw this out there. Some of you are not going to understand this. Some of you will understand this. Tell me how some of these people talk shit about me on the daily, but they support Natasha and they support Diane. Make that make sense, please. That's why, like, nothing they could ever say to me will ever fucking affect me. Because it's so, they do nothing but support these scammers. And she's looking to Hello Starlight to get some advice. Listen.
Yeah, it's out there.
She's talking shit on Voices.
So, Starlight, you remember that person that you warned me about yesterday? I know how I got on their radar. Same person. Oh, come on, Ash. You know you want her. Who you want me to call? Ghostbusters? They ain't gonna. That dog ain't hurting nothing. It's scaring you. Who's it scaring? You? Shut the door and leave it alone. Oh. Yeah, it's gonna come get you.
It just hopped up on the porch. That's the same one. Talk.
Yes, Stacy.
They did not come.
I want to know how come none of her little groupies have a problem with her kids being heard. They sure as fuck had a problem with my kids being heard. Why is that, Starlight? Just curious. But you never have a problem with Natasha speaking to her kids or her kids on camera. How come that is?
Mariah is scared of the stray dog.
It is a pit bull. On the step. Sorry.
Oh, I know that, Jules.
Dasha, just let it flow. I'm gonna tell y'all today I've got all kinds of Christmas presents.
Yeah.
People been giving me all kind of info today. Things coming to light, and that's the thing. Yeah, she's in the tub. Things that are done in the dark always come to light. When are these people going to understand that? When are they going to understand that? Have at it, Dasha. Yeah, I've got to fix her on the community Facebook page. So I would like, and this is something that I am going, I would like for anyone who would like to express their opinion on voices to come on up. Shelly, I don't know how long it takes you to get memberships. Honestly, this is the first time I've had to wait to get memberships after I've been monetized. But I think it's because I don't have enough watch hours. So that should be fixed soon.
Okay, there's nothing to fix. Like, you either you either are monetized, you're not. You either have membership or you don't. There's no two ways in between. I mean, it is what it is. I don't know what should be fixed.
Remember the last time when we split water in the face?
Yeah, baby.
One thing.
Yeah. Hello.
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 You know what makes me sad for these people on panel? Honestly, real name. These people are putting their real names out there in a scammer's chat. That's scary. That's really, truly scary.
Oh my God, hold up.
Oh, I have a lot to say on this topic tonight, guards. They just make me.
Hello.
Hello.
They just make me.
Hello. Hello.
Here. What are these mad women at? First, I don't even think Jesus can. Yeah, I don't even think Jesus can fix them. No.
Yeah.
No.
They need holy water.
They do need holy water, son. You're right.
Yeah, they sure do.
More than you.
Sorry.
They do need some holy water. They need
Yep.
more than holy water. They need some darn, I don't even know what.
There's not even enough medication in the world for them. I just don't know. Voices, whoever the frick she thinks she is, she ain't nobody. She ain't nobody other than somebody advocate for taking trash out. And she's not even good at that. Do you know what I mean? She can't even take trash out, so
I know what you mean.
I just don't understand them. I just don't get it. I don't know if it's jealousy or hate or petty. I just don't know anymore. There's not enough words for me to try and explain this. I don't even have enough smart words to even try and explain it. And that's saying something. So I just don't know. Like, somebody help me work this out because I'm lost.
I'm so confused.
I don't know.
I am.
Thank you, Kim. I just got it. I'm getting used to my new iPhone and it's different with messages, so I didn't even know I got a text, so I apologize. But yes, I just received it and thank you very much. So I don't really want to listen to these people on panel because usually none of them have anything worth a fuck to say, but I'll give it a minute. Voices, do you have Zoom? If you have Zoom, I'll give you a link, but I'm on Zoom. Exactly, Randy. She does not have an attorney. I mean, she has proven this over and over and over again. Lexi, how much it would say if they were in person, all mouth behind a computer. I agree with that. He bit even a real dude. Who, this one?
It was,
I had a something.
it was interesting. Very, very,
No, it's a girl.
very interesting.
That's one way to put it. What is what?
Hey y'all, I love your hats. Looking so fast.
The date is about 2 hours ago.
Oh, gracias. Thank you.
I wish I had
Let's see
that.
how this hat looks.
I was trying to see what if Nat's hat said Tennessee. Nat.
I agree with that, Mimi. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to bring up. Somebody, and I'm glad she just said that about Knoxville, Tennessee. So I love you too, Vampy. Someone had said that there was a lawsuit, a harassment filed against Marissa and Andra. You might want to use legal names because Andra is not a transvestite or a tranny at all. She's all female, always has been. So she wasn't born Andrew. And Molly Golightly, good luck bringing a Molly Golightly to court because she doesn't exist. That's a fictional character. So you might, if you're going to file a harassment or trespassing, you can't file it on imaginary people. Just saying.
What did
I'm still trying
I
to
told y'all I had a Burger King crowd.
Oh Lord.
I cannot even.
Yeah, so voices.
Yeah, what did she? So what has she said? Or I know you just said she got the channel struck. And that was about the lady in the black stretchy pants.
The moose knuckle?
Yep.
Yeah.
See, I wasn't gonna say that.
Well, I will. I called voices out from the very beginning. I know how I came in rough and hard, and I called her out from the beginning. And I can see how she's just making an ass of herself everywhere she goes. Right?
Amen on that one.
Yeah.
Did she strike this channel or the
The
other?
True Crime Channel.
No, really.
Well, she did it back in September. She got somebody
Mhm.
else to strike it, and then she's the one who. That's how Molly Golightly knew I had 2 strikes when she approached White Boy Lockdown and offered him $5,000 to take my channel down because Voices orchestrated it.
Wow.
I believe it.
I do too.
And they call you the puppet master.
Yeah, and I saw proof of it. So I mean, yeah.
Mm.
I'm telling y'all, there's so many shitty people that do this mess behind the scenes. It is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Hold on. So now, there we go back to the strikes. So Molly knew, I dropped the link, Voice. So Molly knew that she had 2 strikes because Voice for the Voiceless was conspiring. However, Voice for the Voiceless was not even familiar with MGL when the Xavier Harrelson was murdered back in May. So when did Bieber strike you? Did Bieber strike you within the last couple of days? Or did Bieber strike you a long time ago? Because I can't imagine Bieber striking you now, but either way, you said earlier, hold on, she said earlier that Bieber removed the strikes. That's what she said very clearly. So if she struck you back in September, Molly didn't meet what's his name until when did she go? Last month? When did she go to when did she go to Brian Laundrie? End of September? Right? End of September. All right, so hold on. Let's think this through. So she went... So Bieber struck her back in September. Molly met what's his name in September. So within a day... So within a day or a couple of days of meeting, she went in October. Okay. It was because my birthday was September 28th. All right. So let me just lay this out. Thank you, Eula. Let me just lay this out. White Boy wasn't in the picture when Bieber struck her channel.
No.
Okay. So you know when Bieber struck her channel.
I know when Bieber struck her channel.
Was Bieber even familiar with MGL at that time?
There had been something that was said, but it was wee Scottish lass that said, "Please strike Natasha Cooper." True.
You're echoing.
Uh-oh.
You sound like you're underwater. I know this is more technologically advanced.
All right.
There you go.
So Bieber got notified on her community tab, and I'll get this to you somehow, Laura, but it says, "Wee Scottish lass, 4 hours ago. Please strike Natasha Cooper. True crime with Natasha Cooper. She just streamed your interview with Xavier's mom and ripped it to bits. Strike her for using your content in a horrible way." So that's the person that put Natasha Cooper on Bieber's radar.
Can you send that to me?
I sure can. And this actually came from Bieber to myself.
Okay. Email that to me at laura@intrepidcandleco.com.
Oh, yeah, I've got your email. Hang on a second. And I'm going to send you all of this because here's another one, Laura.
Okay.
And these are all things that Bieber sent to me
Okay.
that prove where other people were encouraging her to strike Natasha Cooper.
Okay.
Not me. I had nothing to do with any of that.
Okay. Shoot
Nice
it on
try,
over
though.
so we can show everyone. Because, yeah, she just can't get her story straight. Welcome, Sandra. She just can't get her damn story straight.
Well, I'm going to email these right over here to you. Number one, I wanted to say thank you for, you didn't have to do any of this. And it's very nice of you that somebody stood up for me, and I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Also, don't everybody not forget, Natasha Cooper's the one who said that Lana was running the, was going to be money laundering through J for Justice's subs because that Fight for a Family nonprofit wasn't legit. So let's just not forget about that one too.
Also, shout out to Monkey's mama. It's her birthday. No, it's Melanie's birthday. I couldn't remember his birthday. Melanie's birthday, and prayers for
Happy
Monkey's
birthday.
mama. So Melanie, happy birthday. Melanie is the one that got me down this rabbit hole in Natasha Cooper and Mommy Ramblings. Just saying. And prayers for Monkey's mama. What's up, Lindsay in the house?
All right, Laura, I just emailed those to Laura at Intrepid Candle Co.
Hold on, let me pull it up.
So now I understand why Bieber came to me yesterday and jumped my shit and said, "Why'd you tell MGL about the strikes?" I wasn't even talking to Marissa on a regular basis then.
Okay. Do you by any chance know the date on this?
Yeah, let me go back up and I'll be able to see it in the
Alright.
conversation.
So we Scottish Lass said, please strike Natasha Cooper, True Crime with Natasha Cooper. She just streamed your interview with Xavier's mom and ripped it to bits. Please strike her for using your content in a horrible way. Xavier's mom threatened me.
October 16th at 3:28 p.m.
Okay. But this had nothing to do with Marissa at all.
I wasn't even talking to Marissa in October.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't even think you knew her then. Okay, so that's the first screenshot.
I've known her since before July when we met, and I was in and out of her chats, but I wasn't. It's only been since November that she started having me up on her panel. It's been 4 weeks.
All right. Let me pull up the other one. Who's Nikki?
I don't know. That's something else that Bieber sent me showing that it was another person.
Oh, this is true crime related because this Natasha is a true crime. Okay. I watch you all the time, mostly replays because I'm in Scotland. Listen, True Crime with Natasha Cooper. Just stream your interview with Xavier's mom and ripped it to bits. Her chat was terrible. The name calling, it's about 20 minutes before she ends or 10 minutes before she ended it. Please strike her. She is a fraud. I know people are blowing my freaking messages up. Not you. I'm saying in general, this is the second time this dumpster fire has streamed my damn content. I let it slide the first time. Thank you so much for letting me know. Thank you. She just streamed about 15 minutes ago to her channel. I was raging and acted and told everyone she's the only one who cares about him. Well, that's not true either. So, yeah. Reporting on drama, rise above, fall below. It's not reporting on drama. Hey, Bad Wolf. It's not reporting on drama. This whole thing is a true crime. People are being accused of illegal activity. This isn't fun and games. That's not drama. When you accuse somebody of a real crime that can land them in jail, that's crime. That in itself is a crime. I think they were timed. Yeah, they were timed out. Bad Wolf, be nice. Defamation, not only defamation, it is straight up, it's illegal. It's literally illegal. Of the things that they're accusing people of is illegal. That's a crime. You can't go around doing shit like that. You just can't. You want to talk shit about somebody, talk shit about somebody. But you can't go around accusing people of, crimes. It's been done to me, and it's bullshit. It's wrong on multiple levels. Hey, Molly.
Hey, Marissa.
Molly, you want a link?
I haven't done anything. I walked away from this woman after she attempted to shame me in front of 1,100 people for the third time for the same crime that happened due to the woman questioning my gender.
Why would she question
That was how I got on her
gender?
radar to begin with, is this woman was questioning my gender. And that's a terms of service violation. Whether I'm a man, a woman, cross, trans, bi, tri, whatever, it's not her business and it's not her place to question.
I agree.
Now, mind you, there was another subscriber. I don't want to out her name but this lady Natasha outed her employment status and her ability status and said, well, I know that she lives on a fixed income, so how can she afford to be sending money to this other creator? And that's what got me on a radar for her then to call out and question my gender. Not once, but 3 times. Even her own daughter corrected her and said, if you don't know if it's man or a woman, you need to call it an it.
I wouldn't even worry about it. I really wouldn't. She's just not worth it. Like, who cared? They questioned my gender too. I left. I'm like, you want to see my tits? Give me a break. They're idiots.
It's not even so much that, Laura, as it is, like, who is this person to be, like, she's not the moral authority of YouTube.
I agree.
And then she leads the mob mentality. If one hates that person, we all have to hate that person. And that's what they've just done for me. So I didn't encourage Leave It to Bieber. Leave It to Bieber came to me, and I knew nothing about if a content creator is going to take and straight up take somebody else's live and restream it and not give any sort of credit, by all means, the person who made the content should strike the person that's taking their stuff.
Since you're talking about that, there's at least 7 people right now begging me to take strikes away. And one person was absolutely nice about it, so I'm taking the 2 strikes off her channel right now.
Why, you've been striking people?
In the past 2 days, I went after a couple.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. I try to do it like once a year, around Christmas.
Dole out the generosity.
Listen, if I'm going to have a shitty Christmas, you're going to have a bunch.
High five, sister.
I didn't know you were striking anyone. Who'd you strike?
Oh, I'm going to fucking town. But someone reached out to me and begged and pleaded with me to take them off, and she was very sweet about it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take them off. You want to be a bastard about it? Someone wanted to be a real motherfucker? I said, nope, they stay. You want to talk to me like I'm a piece of shit? And another thing, Olivia Vitale doesn't want people taking her stuff.
I don't blame her.
People are using her stuff. But Olivia from Heels on the Ground.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, listen, I have to put my name over everything. I'm the one that's going out there. I'm getting all this stuff, and people just want to use my content while I'm trying to film a legit documentary for myself.
Yeah.
And it's just not right. And the thing is they're not giving me credit. And one time, she had just put it out, and then Ziggy, who I like, decides to show it. Me, on the other hand, I said, no. I don't know if you were there, but I said, no, I'm not going to show it on my channel. I want her to get the views. She worked for it. She earned it.
Absolutely.
That's the way it goes. Nobody has anybody, and nobody has any respect. If you were a legit channel, if you were a legit creator, you would create your own stuff, your own thoughts and ideas. Okay? That's what this is about. If you want to talk about something, then let it be something big and major that you want to critique. Now, notice how the big creators are critiquing huge things. They don't talk about
us.
Purplexed these candles.
Exactly.
And they're not talking about Molly Golightly walking on someone's property. All right, this shit is getting old. Stop complaining about stuff that is so fucking stupid. Because you know, I'm going to tell you once, tell you twice. If you have a bigger problem with me walking onto their property than them not wanting people near their property because their baby went missing, I think that you need to rethink your priorities.
Molly, hold on 1 second. Hold on. Guys, it's fair use, but Olivia had just put it out. She did from what I understand, Ziggy didn't even give her credit. It was almost like Ziggy just took it, never gave Olivia credit, never dropped her channel, never did anything like that. That's wrong. That's
Hey,
not
and
fair use.
You can't just play it for the class. You have to stop. You have to commentate. You can't just go in, hit the play button, and let it play. That's like our generation of getting a tape and getting a blank tape and recording a copy of the tape for your buddy and giving it to him. You can't do that.
No.
It's
Listen, if
piracy.
you guys want to really see what's going on at the Wells property, why don't you take a drive and go down there by yourself? Go check it out for yourself. That's what I did. I wanted to see what was going on, so I went.
Okay, so even if you guys want to say that it's fair use, then give her credit. It's not fair use if you don't give her credit, especially if she just dropped it. I mean, that's just wrong. You just don't do that.
Somebody took one of her videos from TikTok, and they got millions and millions of views off of it on YouTube. And she's like, I'm sick of it. She was like, she didn't even have the money to go to Knoxville when we went to Rogersville. I felt bad that it was a stretch for her to pay for 3 nights at a hotel. I actually went I said, you know, Jonathan, bring me to an ATM. I want to get money out. He's like, for what? And I was like, I want to reimburse Olivia. I feel terrible that, 3 nights is a burden for her. So I went into my, and I gave money for Andrea for the gas. And I bought the part that she needed for her car, which really wasn't, the right thing at the time, because that wasn't the problem. But I was so grateful that they allowed me to be a part of it. And, if I could have alleviated something, I think that going into my, savings and getting $300 for her and $300, and remember, I'm getting that money from my work on my videos. I've been doing this for 4 fucking years. I have a lot of videos. I'm still, remember, the George Michael people are coming back, and, the Chris Watts people are still watching, don't know why. They're still watching these videos. Are you feeling much better?
No, I have.
He's either the Wicked Witch of the East or the Wicked Witch of the West.
She's pulling at my incision. Ow! Stop. So I have to run to the chair before she got to it.
Is your medicine making
Be
you
nice,
high?
princess.
No, look how she's yanking at it.
You know who that is? You know who that is? That's the lady that made you the candle.
Oh my! I know. I love you.
Is she cute?
I
She's
love
cute
you
without
too.
makeup.
Yeah, and I love my candle so much. I
Good.
really do.
I'm glad.
I mean, it's the best. I don't want to light it. I know that's what they're meant for, but I just can't.
All right, let's get back to this, though.
Stop.
So what are we talking about exactly?
So, talking about a couple of things, but one, how Natasha's a scammer, but Natasha blamed you for, Rob, an apology accepted, it's fine, blamed you for knowing that voices came to you to give you a strike, to give her a strike, to take her channel down.
I never struck Natasha.
I understand that. I know that.
Oh.
And you know that.
I don't watch Natasha even to give her a
But
strike.
she's dragging the fuck out of voices for no reason. And it only further proves that she
Voices
does
never
not have an
has-
attorney.
I have to say, Voices never ever. She told me to. No, I don't think she's ever told me to strike anybody before.
Well, according...
I don't. Just because I agree with striking people doesn't mean you or any other creator that I know is in agreement with that. I'm perfectly capable of filing my
I
own
don't care
privacy
about
strikes.
this girl's channel, Laura.
I know
Laura,
that. I know
There's a
that.
stupid rumor. Laura, do you believe that all right, Princess, do you believe that I offered a person a total whack job, $5,000 to strike someone else's channel?
Exactly. That was my reaction too.
$5,000.
Yep. That was my exact reaction too, Princess.
Going
Not
in
a
is 500.
chance in hell. Not a chance in hell would Marissa waste $5,000 on somebody that she doesn't talk
on
about.
Natasha. I don't watch her. She's boring.
Well, she could be entertaining. She can
I
be.
know. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen anything entertaining from her. But I'll tell you what. She treated like Robbie like shit. Watch and see how that fucking boomerangs on your ass.
She treats everyone like shit. Everyone that leaves her. She doesn't know how to just walk away. But she's railing
I don't care
voices.
about her.
But she's railing voices with this imaginary story that you guys conspired it. And that you knew that she had 2 channels. And that, 2 strikes. But that, was proven.
I don't know anything about that. And I have not had any real conversation with Robbie at all. No. So no, there's no conspiracy against Natasha. I don't care about her in order to give her any of my time. You know how I am, Laura. You know I don't watch anybody, and you know I don't care. You know I don't. I won't watch. I'd rather sleep. I know the whole world is talking about it. I'd rather go to sleep.
You don't watch a lot of those channels.
Hey,
I don't watch anything.
Jonies. Hey, Jonies.
So you can calm down. Whatever strikes. Wait a second. Did Natasha say she got a strike from me?
Natasha said that it was because of you and voices is the reason she got the strike.
Who did she get a strike from?
From White Boy.
No. She got a strike from Bieber, Leave It to Bieber, because Leave It to Bieber, I guess, had interviewed Zero, it's okay. That Leave It to Bieber had interviewed Xavier Harrelson's mom. Did you even know these people were involved with Xavier Harrelson case? Because I did not.
Not at all.
I didn't either until
Absolutely
tonight.
Not.
That she had interviewed Xavier's mom, and the one that threatened me, and because she had interviewed her, that Bieber struck her, but then she said Bieber didn't strike her, and then she said that everybody knew she had 2 strikes. Fucking ridiculous.
Okay. How about you stop using other people's stuff and no one has any problem?
See, I thought that too, but it was kind of hard when I was streaming her.
On top of her head.
I'm like doing a reaction video to her. I couldn't exactly say, well, don't stream other people's stuff as I'm doing a reaction to her stuff. So it was kind of funny.
Is she really that important, Laura?
Important, no, but she brings me up, so I'm bringing her up.
She could talk about me all day long, and I won't even bat an eye.
There's something you want to go with other than just guess that it must be you.
It must be me.
You can't just do that to somebody. When she finds out you did it, she'll feel bad for blaming others.
No, she won't. No, she won't. That girl never doesn't feel bad about everything. If I showed you a picture, or let me show you who we're talking about. Can we bring up a picture of her?
Well, you want to see her?
Yeah, he does.
Well, seeing her isn't going to change my
Then
opinion.
I promise you it will. Now, don't crack up. But this is the girl that we're all jealous of, okay?
I don't think we're all jealous of her.
No, just wait.
I think it's crazy that somebody would just come up with
No,
$5,000. Blame somebody
a whopping $5,000.
a little bit more of something needs to come up with your story.
Do I have money coming out of my ass?
Expecting somebody what to do to them exactly.
Do I have $5,000 to just throw around to people?
No, because if you did, I'd have it.
There you go.
Here you go. So let's see this is who we're talking about. Are you showing it?
Yeah.
I can't see it. Oh, fuck.
You're not showing your screen. Show your screen.
Hold on. Laura.
I don't know if anybody heard that, but if she had $500 just floating around, it'd be mine. Get off the table.
Get off the table. All right, let me get through the ad. Hi, Melody. Hi, Janice. Hi, Love Scorpio. All right, let me see. All right, this is it. This one.
Okay. I've seen her before.
You have?
She's been on here before, haven't she?
No, that's not Angela.
Are you looking at the screen?
She sits in a recline.
No, she looks like a little bit of an instigator. For some reason, she comes across as she has this look of like she's up to no good.
She's definitely up to no good. Nothing good can come out of that.
I mean, she just, I don't know her at all. I can't just simple She just fixes her stuff up to look like she's up to no good.
She does have nice teeth, though. I'll give her that much.
Yeah, I don't know her. You know what I mean? But what I can say is this: like, for you to come up with a story of like, oh, so and so did this and this to this to Harvey, you gotta have a little bit more to back you up than just accuse somebody just because you just randomly just select that person to do harm. You know what I mean?
Can I take her off my screen?
Please.
She wasn't on it. It never showed up. So the word of the day is that this is about her like accusing you of striking her.
She's accusing you more of striking. She's accusing you of conspiring. She's accusing you of striking. But she really went after voices.
I've done no such thing. I don't care about you.
And her story changed 30 times.
I don't like people that have changed
Yeah,
stories.
you gotta be a little bit more accurate if you're gonna blame somebody for something. You can't just be so inconsistent with like.
Where is she missing half her teeth? Her teeth are pretty straight.
Yeah, but she's got a big gap on the sides.
Oh, she does?
It would be the first set of molars. Yeah, she's missing some teeth in the back.
Oh, they're dentures? Oh, well.
Voices, I have to say you're very observant. I don't know how you can be up 24 hours a day and still be so observant as you
Because I'm looking at her on a 49-inch monitor. That's why. Her face is like right there.
I'm not. I am not up 24 hours a day.
I'm playing with you. I'm playing with you because every time we log on, you're on, and I'm like,
she lives in. No, she lives in Wyoming.
There's like nobody here where I live.
There's nothing to do.
Girl,
Except hang out with us.
Oh, you know.
Everyone needs to understand that Angela's harmless, but they pick on her because they think that she's. I don't even know. I've never seen them pick on her, but I've met the lady in person. She seems more than a decent person. I've talked to her.
Who's Angela? What's
I mean, that's Voices.
Okay,
Angela.
Angela.
I figured that Voices was Angela's real name, or Angela was Voices' real name.
All right.
I like Angela better.
Calm down, Slugger. You'll be all right.
She's a cute Angela.
Some days. Other days I'm an ugly Angela.
No, we've dealt with Angelas before, and they're fucking nightmares.
You're cute as an Angela. I think you're cuter as an Angela than you are Voices, but Voices is like the voices of reason.
Oh God, don't ever make me the voice of reason.
I felt like that was kind of like why the name went with it.
I honestly, Angela, you look like something's really bothering you. What's bothering you?
Nothing's bothering me. I was blown away that Laura stuck up for me and called her out, and I seriously am. I was truly, I was on the phone with another friend and just in tears when I heard this start, to know that this person one more time is coming after me. For why? Because I made friends with you, late Purplexed, and I found a little corner that I'm welcome in. How miserable must one be? That's what was, and I was blown away at the kindness, just the kindness that you guys all gave to me. So that, like,
Marissa's not kind. She's a bitch.
Well,
Laura's the biggest cunt I've ever met in my life.
You both are a couple of bitches, so I fit in with.
Hey, now with you. I'm the kind one.
Wait a minute, so she attacked you for finding a corner that you fit in with. That's kind of fucked up. So do you making a group of friends that are nice to you and comfortable and welcome you to family? Welcome you in like family. That's something bad, and that's something she's gonna try to like attack you or go after you for.
Violet.
Because I think that's wrong. I don't stand for that in any way whatsoever. I think it's wrong. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like if you look at somebody else and see if they have found happiness, to attack them and use the.
You gonna put your ass in the camera?
They found as a new friend group, like a second family.
Come here.
It's just wrong. It's like
that's essentially what happened.
Why is her ass in the screen?
Hold on, they were slamming her full on a panel. Of course, she's blown away MGL. What? My rescue, that doesn't make sense. She was going after Voices hard. She was saying how Voices conspired with Molly to strike her channel, that she didn't really have a strike on. I mean, she went back and forth.
I can't believe anybody would go after Voices for her. Voices is very reasonable.
I'm not even a fucking creator. I'm only a subscriber.
No, she's never told me to do anything. She's never even asked me for anything. Get out of here.
No,
I don't want anything from anybody.
She's somebody who everybody would want as their best friend because of the fact that she's so like she sees both sides of everything and she's very subtle. She doesn't look out to make an argument any type whatsoever. That's why I say she's like the voice of reason. I always figured that was the reason for her name.
But you know what it does tie back to?
It ties back to with anybody ever. So if anybody tries to pick a fight with her, they're gonna have us to deal with because you're a sweetheart. You really are.
Aww.
That's really nice of you, Princess. Thank you.
Well, it's the truth.
Princess will kick their ass.
I will. With my fucking bag coming out of my body.
Exactly. Exactly.
So how do we handle this going forward, Laura?
You ignore it. You ignore it. Molly, did you know there was
about her, dude?
Did you
listen? If
listen?
no,
No.
channel goes down. It's all on her. It's her wrongdoing. What she does and all of those scams. Listen, Robbie wouldn't just up and walk away. Trust me. Robbie would never just up and walk away. Robbie fucking said, "Hey, you're doing some shady fucking shit." That means he's calling her out on it, and she doesn't like it. So. Get your shit together. Dude, that girl's gonna wind up in fucking handcuffs.
I hope she does.
You really should think twice about pulling a scam in the true crime community. You'd have to be really fucking dumb.
But she did it. She's raised about $60,000 in 6 weeks.
You know what? And for the idiots that actually give her money, congratulations. You're an idiot. 60,000. Guess what? My husband would ship me right out the fucking door. If I was a scam artist, he would be like,
I agree.
"You're gone."
But
He'd
no,
look for a new fucking wife, and it wouldn't be on YouTube.
but you want to know what pisses me off about it? And I'll tell you why I'm really mad about it. Because I have had shit for 3 years calling me all these horrible names. Live after video after video after video about how horrible, and not one of these motherfuckers call her out. No, instead they give her money and support her. That's why I have a problem with it.
If they're dumb, let them be dumb.
I'm just saying, when Starlight is in her,
at least you know what you have. You know, I might not like this, but God says vengeance is His, it's not yours. I know you don't like it when God says stuff. I know you don't like it when you're like, get away. But you'll see. Everything in darkness comes to light eventually.
Thank you, Kiki.
It's just the way it is. That's why I don't fuck with people. I'm just like, let them burn themselves. And they always do. They always burn themselves.
Yeah, but you have people that lie. I got burnt toast lying out of her ass. Just completely lying out of her ass. And I'm not supposed to say anything. Yeah, Starlight is sucking her. Oh, because of MRB. Either way, why is MRB so important to these people? Yeah, she literally raised $60,000. $60,000.
Move over, Diane.
Yeah, she makes Diane look pretty innocent. No joke.
She's just out of control. Can you change my porch? Oh, damn.
Because, Laura, they love the drama, especially HS. You're right.
What is that?
We need new members, not old members. No, I'm just kidding. She needs to get a new recline. I'm telling you, I don't know what she's doing with all this money, but wow. She has a PayPal going again. She's always has a PayPal. That's where Mommy Ramblings is right. She is going to run these subs to zero. When her subs have nothing left. Absolutely nothing left. She's going to leave. I agree with that.
That well's going to run dry.
Burnt toast lies full on. Absolutely, Mutt.
I've never seen a video of hers.
Either have I, but I hear stuff. And let me tell you, Donna Baird went one step further. She contacted Sloan on Twitter and asked him if he said any of these things. He said, I would never say anything like that about Laura. And it just proved how bad they fucking lied, which I knew they lied. But for someone to actually reach out to confirm that she was lying, fucking boom. I was like, good job. Natasha is a scam artist. Absolutely. And if Whiskey was in here before, I think I have him blocked. I can't see him. So I don't know what he was saying. But his rant the other night was fucking epic.
You love that rant.
Oh my God, the rant was great.
You love it. I know you love it.
Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Princess?
No.
Oh my
No.
God, it was epic. Best rant of 2021. It was. Because he said everything that was right. I mean, there was nothing he said that was out of line or wrong. He was dead
I
on.
just said it because I know you like a good rant.
What?
I said it because I know you like. I know you like a good rant. You
Oh,
know,
he
I still
definitely
have to tell you-
ranted.
I have to still tell you this. My candle is like the most beautiful thing I think I've ever gotten.
Ah, thank you.
I absolutely love it. I think it's the greatest gift anybody could ever receive. I mean, how could anybody just not just be blown away by a gift like that? I think
Ah,
it's absolutely beautiful. I just cannot get over it. It's like
Aw.
the most beautiful thing.
thank
And that's the
you.
reason I don't want to light it. I mean, like, I know it's meant to be lit. I used to sell fragrances, and my mom and my dad were like, we're not going to spray them. I was like, no, they're meant to be enjoyed and sprayed. Spray them. So I get what you're saying, but I just don't have it in me. I want to keep it in immaculate condition. You know what I mean?
Aw. My rescue, I will
No.
never ever tell. I will never tell my personal business. And anyone I do business with, I tell them the same thing. Do not talk about it online.
Oh, okay.
No, not
Sorry.
you. I was talking to somebody in chat.
Oh, I was going to ask you, if the tornado hit the candle community really hard, it didn't affect you, did it?
No.
Oh, good. Okay.
Other than it's cold.
Okay. I was hoping so because I heard that they hit the warehouse and Amazon really hard too. So.
Yeah, no, I
You
don't.
know,
I don't buy anything from Amazon. None of
okay.
my candle
I
stuff comes from
I felt
Amazon.
really bad for so many people who have passed away from that. I mean, I'm only thankful that I don't live in a community that has tornadoes or earthquakes. I lived in an earthquake community for years, but a tornado, I can't imagine what it must feel like to know it's coming, and knowing like I've got to run from an earthquake. You don't know when it's coming at all. It just hits
That's
you.
true.
What about beeswax?
I don't like beeswax. Beeswax is
Okay.
good if you don't want a scent, but you can't really have a scent when it comes to beeswax.
Okay.
It's got its own scent.
Because the people down the road from me have a honey. They have a whole bee farm and honey and all of that. So.
Oh yeah, if it's natural like that, I would love to do that.
Karen made cookies for us, everyone.
Oh, you guys
Karen
haven't
says-
heard the rant? All right, hold on.
Karen sent cookies.
Can I have this? Ooh, can I have one of those? These cookies are okay, right?
What do you mean, okay?
They're okay for people like me?
People like you.
I don't think they're magical cookies.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, you are
But
a
it-
whole
We're online, so I'm trying to be
Oh,
as
God.
cautious
Oh,
as
they
I can.
told you I would cut.
I have it on fucking
recording.
Well,
Thank you, Karen.
You stupid
bitch. So you
I
recorded
know,
me?
that's pugs. That's pugs.
Oh, the Pugs one was hilarious.
Yeah, but I recorded it. You couldn't hear me. I had to listen to
Tell
it
you
through
what,
Brian.
the someone that hates me so much. She seemed like she really wanted to meet me. Could you imagine? No, Pugs on me, you one-on-one. Okay.
Where's that video?
Oh, have you tried the middle?
Did I erase it?
Oh, yeah, give me it. Naughty.
You guys have snow? Do you guys have snow?
No.
I'm
No.
surprised because it normally stays snow here a lot. They say we're having a warm front, which is great for me because I'm from Vegas, so I kind of wasn't looking forward to it freezing. So they're having record heat this year, or for the summer instead of the winter start. I'm happy with that. It was 28 degrees last night. Did you know that? Which normally it's like 38 or something like that.
We don't have snow either.
You know, where are you guys again?
Wyoming.
Wyoming, Alabama, and then us. You doing?
It's 43 degrees here in Hershey. Hi.
Jacob, do you want to cookie?
I don't know what happened to it.
Are you done?
Yeah, we're live. We're live with Laura here. Have a cookie.
These cookies better not.
They're not pot cookies. Oh my
I
god.
said the same thing.
Jeez Louise.
Well, when you see a
They're
special
homemade by Miss
package,
Karen.
I know, but when you see special package, I said the same thing. I was like, they're not the kind of cookies that are they the right kind? Are these?
I don't remember
Magical.
opening it.
No, they're legit.
Did I open this and drink this?
No, they
Yes.
just gave you one.
I did?
You were shaking it, yeah.
Right.
I
want to open that.
That's not a mushroom. It's not a
It's
mushroom.
a
It's a cookie.
It's a jam heart.
Eat it. It's good.
Now I know it's 100% safe since you offered it to you.
What do you think? That someone's gonna mail these? You know what these would be if they were pot cookies? Oh my god! Like $200.
Look, last week I had a bad experience. I'm still recovering.
Thank you, Christy. Where the hell? I don't know what video Jenny Jen had it on.
Yeah, it's coconut jam and it's a cookie, a sugar cookie.
Why are you looking at me? Jake hates
Because
coconut.
I tend to look for people when they ask me a question, not away from
Oh
them.
right, oh right.
Molly, when was it
Someone
on your
said,
panel?
"Oh, you're sure bouncing back pretty
I
quickly."
want to know if he wants to trade bedrooms I could get back, and I want my bed back. We've both been in
Look at this.
pain. Well, I've been in pain from like my whole body, and then there's a spare bedroom, and then he's been in pain. So he thinks that my bed's softer, so he wanted my bed. So now I'm in the spare bedroom because I'm not going to switch bedrooms with a teenager. So all of us have like different bedrooms now, and I'm like, I want my old bed back.
I'm still in the same
I was bragging about like, oh, my pain level has gone down so far since I'm in this bed because I was downstairs sleeping in the like when I first got here.
What room do I sleep in?
The master.
What room does Adrian sleep in?
The master.
Wait a second. You're telling me that me and Adrian share a bed?
Ever since I've known you.
Oh, okay. There's a big rumor around saying that me and Adrian don't stick together.
You know, if I was an outsider looking in, I would think that because you're so opposite, I would question that. But I've lived with you for so many years.
Hang on. I want to play this rant. Hold on.
Can't handle it. Listen to you behaving like this. I wouldn't have spoken to you like this.
Came from fucking MySpace yesterday? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You can be real and go
MySpace
fucking
doesn't even
home.
exist. Don't
Yeah.
tell me
Quit
to
trying
shut
to
up,
exist.
Whiskey.
Quit
You're not
trying to
gonna win.
exist down here with the
Okay.
fucking sheep herd. Quit trying to exist with these phony people that don't give a
You
fuck
are a
about you
sheep.
anyways. When the
You
fuck
are a
are you
sheep.
gonna
And
learn?
when they say that,
When the fuck are you
you're
gonna
a
learn?
sheep.
I'm a
Me.
sheep, huh?
I can't stand when they say that shit. These people don't give a fuck about you anyways. It's not fucking true.
Is that what he said?
Yes, he said, when are you going to stop?
But the
dogs.
I'm the sheep.
How can I
I'm
learn?
over there
I'm
fucking shit on
educated.
fucking scammers, huh?
I'm very
Shut the
proud of
fuck
it.
up.
I'm not here to learn,
Don't you try to
Whiskey.
put this on me.
What could you teach me?
You
teach me how to
are
be
hanging
angry.
out with a bunch
I know
of
how to
fake
be angry
fucking
by myself.
But hang on, Whiskey Sally, can I just say, Sally, look, I'm not sticking up for Whiskey because, as you can hear, I don't need to. But I
And so.
Shut the fuck up.
You phony, Whiskey. You phony. Because the minute somebody doesn't like
How am I?
what you
No.
do,
Wait.
you act
Why am I
like a
phony?
child.
Here, hold on. Do I do panels
Look
every
at
night?
this.
Do I do panels every night? You shit show. Do I have panelists on here? Do I do that shit every night and go after people and attack
So
people?
what?
No, I'm one of the fucking few down
So
here who
what?
has some talent and fucking entertains people.
We can only do.
A
So people
creator,
can only
bitch.
do what you
That's
allow
a
them to
creator,
do.
bitch.
Because
Shut
if
the
they
fuck
don't,
up. That's a
He's got
creator.
a point. He's got a point.
Fucking shit.
No, he
Fuck you. I
hasn't.
don't
He's
put
got
fucking
no
names in my
point at
title.
all.
does
I
have a
don't
point.
fucking put
Anybody
names in my
can do
title to
whatever
bring
they
people
want
in,
on YouTube.
motherfucker.
They can go live every day.
I'm a
They
fucking
can
real
make videos.
serious.
They can do
You
whatever they
shut your
want.
fucking
That
horse
is what
mouth, bitch.
YouTube is here for. Oh, now I've got a horse mouth.
You got a fucking warp face too, you hog-looking motherfucker.
Oh, Whiskey, seriously.
Fuck you,
If you
bitch.
think you're going to
Fuck
hurt me,
you.
you've got another thing coming, sweetheart. It takes a man on a
Do what
horse.
you gotta do,
Not an
baby.
angry little turd.
Yeah, good. I'm glad I triggered your ass. Good. I'm glad
You
I triggered
triggered me.
your fucking ass.
You,
Make all the
listen,
threats you
I've
want,
told you before, it
motherfucker.
takes a man on a
Make all
horse
the
to trigger
threats you
me.
want. Make
Not
those
an angry
threats.
little turd on a
Make it,
broken
motherfucker.
mask. No, now I'm a motherfucker.
Hey, you might want to
Yes,
mute.
my mother
I'm
will
sorry
love
for 1
me.
second.
Keep
No,
threatening.
Sally.
You
Sally,
fucking threat.
Okay, because I've seen a couple people ask what's
Hey,
going on.
Eric.
So this was
Hi.
last. And
Shitty situation for no reason.
very, very selective. He's not triggered because
He's not.
Not on that, dude. You can't. I don't do anything
Listen,
these people
I'm
do
not
on the
going
fucking
for
community.
money for
I have
money.
nothing
I'm
like
going
them.
for what she said to
Nothing.
my friend.
You
see how
can't fucking
selective
call
you
me
are.
out on
You
that.
see how selective you are.
You
see how
can't.
selective you are.
You can't call
come
me
on.
out on that.
Come
You
on.
can't do it.
Come on,
You
Whiskey.
can't do it.
Can't
you
do
can't
what?
call him out. You can't call
All
him out
you
because
do is insert yourself, Sally, and put your fucking nose in
and
people's
so
business.
what?
Yeah,
And
that's
so
my
what?
whole point here. What is your purpose being in this
And so
community?
what?
Sally is a supporter of the two scams of the community. So that's why this is really funny. Because she'll come at me, she'll come at Molly, and yet she's sitting there on crying over on Natasha's panel about how she has it so bad.
Don't create anything. You insert yourself
No,
and you fucking
but
create
Whiskey, this is what you don't
confusion
understand.
and havoc. I wouldn't fucking take your opinion on a pack of fucking chewing gum. Your words do nothing for me.
Did I ask you to? Did I ever ask you to?
But that's my point.
Did I ever ask you to?
You just
Did
said
I
it
ever ask
yourself. You don't
anybody?
do anything here. So I
Did I
asked you,
ever ask
what the
any-
fuck are you
But
here
that's
for then?
exactly what-
Why are you
But
here?
Whiskey,
Why are you here if you can't come to the
entertainment,
table with anything?
Entertainment, entertainment, entertainment,
There's nothing
entertainment.
entertainment.
are you
Period.
saying whiskey's
What
not
entertainment?
entertainment? Are you saying whiskey's
Yeah,
not
she did,
entertainment?
Yeah, what are you doing for entertainment?
Whiskey is what am I doing for
What are you doing?
entertainment?
What are
Listening
you
to
doing?
your shit.
Oh, we got
You're
that.
Listening to your
chock full
shit.
of fucking lies and phony bones, baby. That's all you are.
Carry on, Whiskey. You can accuse me of whatever you want. It means nothing to me.
You can't call me out on what I
It
do over
means
here.
nothing to me,
It's not
Whiskey.
creation over here. I don't give a
You're
fuck what I
insulting
create.
and
It's more than
whipping
what
me
you
and
create.
everything means
You
nothing.
don't even make a goddamn cucumber salad live. What the fuck do you do over here? You're gonna make a. Why don't you make some summer salad? Why don't you,
So
cruel. You want to pitch in and entertain people?
What?
So why don't you do
Make
something
summer
entertaining
salad?
instead of going on other
Why are
people's
you
fucking
making
channels
salad?
and put-
But this gets better. Hold on.
It gets better.
Oh, it gets better.
Now I can see the grin on your face, so I know it's gonna be better. I see why you like it. It is pretty fucking juicy.
Can't even make a cucumber salad
Now
live.
it gets better.
But you guys are fucking little Drew and Tony to answer you. Oversensitive. I stand by whatever the fuck I've done down here for 6 years. You are
When
so
you're with Dave,
fucking oversensitive, and you talk about fucking flipping and being
I'm
this
not
and that. Didn't you go to
oversensitive. I'm
Lawrence on
calling
those
you out
night?
on
Remember
your
when you flipped over to fucking Lawrence, huh? And you flip over here, and you flip over there. You unloyal fucker.
breakup songs for
You're all fucking unloyal. You're all unloyal. That's why you're fake.
Who do I
That's
use?
why you're fake.
Who do I use?
I don't have to answer to you. I run my own
don't
channel.
have an answer.
I run my own channel.
Why does
Right,
Sally
and
have to
stay
answer?
out of people's chats.
I'm not fucking saying sorry to Sally. Is that what you think I'm gonna do?
No, actually, I don't think that's what you're gonna do.
Then why are you even talking about me? I don't talk about you. I've never talked about you.
Been going around.
I've never talked about you. You're worth the corner. You're like worth the corner of my shit.
Oh, you are just like Laura.
You guys, listen. Let's stop yelling. Let's stop yelling. Okay, we've known each other for a long time.
Yelling.
I'm not gonna yell. I'm gonna calm down. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Calm down.
Good.
All right.
Okay.
I am not gonna
Last 10
apologize to Sally.
seconds.
Okay. It doesn't mean I hate her, but listen, shit came out of my mouth.
What did Sally do?
I don't
though?
choose to be friends with her. I don't choose to be a subscriber to her, and I don't choose to be in your community. So what the fuck does she do for me?
Yes,
No,
you
I
do.
don't.
Yes, you
No,
do.
I don't.
Let me
Then
talk.
I'm sorry, all of you.
Yes, you do. If you watch Natasha, you watch Diane, and then you rage about it. So you do come over to this community constantly.
So I have some morals about people that fucking scam St. Jude.
But what
and
did
fucking say
Sally
they're going to stand $20,000 for attorneys. Let me ask you something. Hello, Starlight. You've been
What
here.
did
You've been
Sally
here
do?
for a long time. How many fucking people have scammed for attorney fees? And in actuality, how many people have got attorneys and sued people down here? Huh? You gonna believe that shit? Why are you over there supporting that shit? Hello, Starlight. Why are you on the talk supporting it?
I'm
Huh?
not Natasha. It's not your fucking
Oh,
business.
okay. Then it's not your fucking business to run my content on your channel.
It's not
your
your
business to
content.
come up here and fucking judge me for my
it.
fucking language and fucking go where I want to go.
Jenny knows that we're doing this, and Sally can go where the fuck she wants to go, Whiskey.
I never told Sally she couldn't go where she wants to go.
You treated her like shit for it.
It doesn't matter, Stephanie. You think you're all innocent. We've lived in this fucking hellhole for 6 years. You guys are so oversensitive because I told her to fuck off. I called her a gorilla, and you're like, you got something to fucking complain about. You guys are fucking weak. Weak.
No, you're weak.
Weak.
You called Sally a bitch. Do you think Sally?
I called lots of motherfuckers things for 5 years, but all of a sudden you call me out on that because you got content and it's your little buddy. Huh? It's your buddy. It's your buddy. That's why.
Yeah, and I'm taking up for her.
Exactly. But why didn't you take up for all other comments and foul fucking language I've had for 5 years? Hello, Starlight. Why don't you take up again? Because you're selective, just like Sally is.
What?
You're selective. Why didn't you take up for anybody else that I fucking went after for 3 years? Why all of a sudden? Why all of a sudden, Sally?
Why don't you go at Jenny the same way then? If you're not selective, why don't you go at Jenny if
Jenny the same way what? I haven't seen Jenny and fucking Diane's side chat or fucking Natasha.
She's a mod. She's a mod.
I'm not bringing Jenny into this. You want to bring. Let me ask you something, Jenny. Let me ask you something, Jenny.
Why are you punishing subscribers who want to go into these chats?
Because I do not support people that support scammers. Do you not get that through your fucking head?
Fucking 50 live streams you did.
Do you not get that through your head, hello, Starlight?
No one's asking you to go in Diane's. No one's
All
asking
you like to do is you're a fucking busybody. You like to put your nose in people's fucking business, dude.
No, the fuck I don't.
Oh yes, you do. Why are you always crying and in trouble these last 3 fucking years? Why are you always in the shit and the fuck shit? Why did you just have Stephanie come? Stephanie just come rattled your fucking cage for a fucking month. Why? Because you got into shit again. Because you got into shit.
Whiskey, can I ask you a question?
You're not gonna get no answers from me. Who do you fucking think you guys are? You think you're gonna answer your fucking moral community and your authority and answer Diane?
No, I got here. Listen, Logs. Listen.
Now let me point out, he has called Diane a scammer 19 fucking times. Diane,
And they said nothing.
Diane jumps on panel and says nothing until he comes down. Watch.
Please.
Yes.
Listen, I thought me and you were cool. That's what I thought.
Nobody's cool with me if they support fucking St. Jude scammers. You got it?
Why did you keep allowing people to come back to your chat, giving them wrenches back, and bringing them back in your chat? Just stand your fucking ground and stop.
I am. When did I do that? When's the last time I've seen you, Stephanie Brown? When did you come into my fucking chat in the last week?
I'll tell you when. The last time you seen me is when you went at my friend Randy for no fucking reason. That's the last time you seen me and Wendy. Both of you.
So what? I don't give a shit.
You don't give a shit, but I'm telling you why I haven't.
Randy, you guys are my friends, okay? I'm down here to make music, write parody, and do my thing with my own fucking iPod crew. You guys, after seeing this shit, after seeing all these fucking this bullshit for the last fucking year and a half, dude, you guys are I'm just done with you guys. I'm done.
Okay, that's fine then. That's fine.
So take your sheep that are talking shit about me right now, and you guys go on your fucking merry way. Go hang out and support Diane. Go hang out and support Natasha, and leave me to my fucking self here, dude, with my 10 people. Yeah, my irrelevant channel. Because I don't have to sound like you. I don't have to sound like you, okay?
Diane is up there and says nothing. Nothing. Why? Is she scared of him?
Hey, I don't need to be talking about having fucking channel members up here talking shit about everybody all the time.
Nobody called you irrelevant or said your channel or you were irrelevant. Nobody.
Let me say something. Let's just stop yelling. I don't want to yell at you girls. I do not hate you girls. I'm just done with everything over there, okay? I don't hate any of you. Let me calm down here. Hold on, okay? Natasha called me irrelevant quite a few times in the last few days, which I don't care. I am iPoint. That's fine. You know, no fucking skin off my back. But Natasha's a fucking hypocrite. I just overheard Natasha call Mommy Rambling a dried up fucking dog shit turd.
Yes.
A fucking basket. Okay, so why is my song going to make her cry about dried up dog turd? If you guys are hypocrites, she can listen to what she just said. Call her a fucking head case, talking about white dried up dog shit she is. Oh, but she can fucking come at me over a fucking dried up turd. You fucking hypocrite. You are hypocrites. You won't see it, hello Starlight. You won't fucking see it. You won't see it, hello Starlight.
Don't like the response you get?
But it's okay for her to talk about Mommy Ramblings as a fucking piece of dog shit? It's okay? Answer me. Is that okay?
I will talk about Merv right now. Do you want me to talk about
Is
Merv?
that okay? I want you to say, is that okay? Is that okay?
Hell yes.
Okay, there we are.
I don't even go. I have
That's
only
why
been
you're
to two. Listen, I've
a
only been
sellout,
to two.
fucking phony, yellow Starlight. You're a sellout.
I've only
Nobody
been
fucking trusts you. I don't trust you. Nobody does. You're not a lawyer.
Shut up, God.
Well, I've literally been to two Natasha chats, and you lump everybody in. I don't.
Like, you go there on the fucking daily. What does
Right.
it fucking
It's-
matter?
Right. It's nuts. Nobody judges him where he fucking goes.
If he was just being our friend because of where we went and who we supported, then we were never cool, really, to begin with. You already, like, the first thing you said when you came to the chat was that Starlight uses people. You always thought that, and you were being fake as fuck, or you're just now thinking that. Which one is it?
Which one is what? Listen, you were MIA for a fucking year, Stephanie. You know
No,
what the fuck are you doing here?
Why do you care if she was
Whiskey,
MIA for a
you
year?
need to go. You need to go MIA for a while.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna stay here. You want to fucking threaten me, Stephanie? You guys want to? Go ahead, fucking take me down. Go ahead.
Nobody wants to take you down.
I'm so sick of pussies on here. Don't stand up to you girls. You girls are a fucking joke. You're a fucking joke.
Okay, all right.
You're a joke, fucking.
You're fucking high on the hog over here with your phone.
I can't. I'm about to kick you. I'm about to fucking kick you.
Whiskey,
Then fucking kick me.
Whiskey, you're too.
Kick me.
I don't know
You
what's
need to
going on
calm the fuck down.
in your real life, Whiskey. I'm telling you, you were.
You guys, I'm telling you right now, you can come after me any way you want. Come after me. Take me down. I don't give a fuck. Take me down. You fucking little gang.
Go ahead, Stephanie.
What are you talking about? This is entertainment. You're
no
taking this
idea.
way too serious, Whiskey. What are you
No,
talking
you
about?
are. You are. You're taking it too seriously. You're having a big fucking stream and meeting up here about Wog's interaction with Sally last night. When the
Sally
last
is my
fucking
friend.
years,
It
all
happened
everybody
publicly.
down here.
Sally is my friend, and Sally has been there for me. But nobody was there for me. Sally was there for me. Okay, let me tell you, I'm gonna be there for her.
All anybody has done down here is drag, scream, dox, and fuck people up. And you're just all crying about Wog fucking gorilla and fucking Sally thing all of a sudden. Because it's your buddy.
No, Whiskey, because it was out of line. I've never heard a man talk to a woman like that.
It's not. No, it's not out of line. It's not out of line.
Whiskey, it was.
No, it's. How is it?
How is
that out of line down here?
You could have just said
Nothing's off. Listen, nothing's out of line down here. Everything is horrible down here. Everything is fucked up in this community.
If that's really the way you feel, Whiskey, you really do need to take a break. If you're to the point that you feel like
I'm
everything
gonna tell you.
is okay,
I'm gonna tell you girls something right now. Okay, I don't hate you girls. I don't hate you. All right. I'm telling you where I'm at. You guys can come after me. I don't care. I don't hate you. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone is all I ask. You won't see me in your side chats. I won't go on your streams. I don't even need to talk about you guys. I just want to be in my own fucking world down here. I don't want any part of your community. And I wish to God that everybody would just unsub me right now. I swear to God.
Okay,
If you
everyone
do
go
one
unsub
thing,
Wog.
please unsub me and listen to me. Don't ever come back. Please don't come back.
I promise.
All right?
Okay.
And I'm gonna walk away from here. Listen, I'm gonna walk away from here with no ill hate, dude. I'm just done. You guys have a Merry Christmas. Goodbye.
Bye, Wog.
Oh my
Well,
god.
there was no point of me trying to say anything to him. He's ridiculous. He had no
Now
problem with me
Diane
a few weeks
speaks.
ago. I do have one thing that I would like to say to you, Wog. Stop calling me a scammer. Stop it. Stop it. Okay?
Notice she didn't say that when he was on panel. She only said that after he was off panel. Funny how that works. But hold on, I want to hear you guys hear one more thing.
That's about all I have to say.
I don't think she wanted
Well,
to get
he won't
touched.
stop. Obviously, I just the anger. Oh, and what's he talking about? We want to take him down. What the fuck is that, Wog? Why? Are you saying
I
that?
have no interest in even talking bad about Wogs. I don't understand any of this.
No,
That's
and I
all.
don't want anyone to be like subscriber wise be put in a weird position that like to go over there. I hope people continue to. I hope he doesn't block people for that genuinely have supported him for a while.
Put on subscriber mode only because you're gonna.
I can't. I don't know what's wrong with YouTube Studio.
Whatever. The only thing that really disturbed me is that he really doesn't think that he said what he did to Sally was wrong. Like he doesn't even get that, speaking to her in that manner.
I don't even like hearing that woman's voice.
No reason why, because she wants to go into someone's chat. It's ludicrous and it's childish. So childish. I don't understand it.
I don't know. If a channel makes you that angry, why are you watching it?
if anything makes me feel like.
How fucking hypocritical is that? Really, Starlight?
I'm not gonna.
Not like that.
Just very messed up. I don't know. Look, everybody has problems, in their real life, whatever. That's not an excuse to talk to a woman that way. And yeah, I'm sorry. I am of that group of people that do not believe that men should be going at women that way. I'm sorry. That's how I feel. And it was unwarranted. I mean, it
Right.
was
All of a sudden,
Like she didn't even do anything.
oh, dang.
What was that?
Sorry, in my opinion, not unwarranted. They all fucking deserve what they got. Plain and simple. So, I thought it was great. It was an epic rant. Kudos to Whiskey. Because everything he said was correct. They're all a bunch of fucking hypocrites, scammers. Like, Diane, why didn't you say anything when he was on panel? Why'd you wait till he walked away?
She didn't want to get cut by the scissors.
She's a fucking idiot. He said he's right. They're weak. Who Diana's or Wog? Wog is an ex-friend who rants about me daily, or used to, and all of a sudden they think he's changed because he doesn't rant about me. He moved on to other people. She doesn't think, yeah, she doesn't think anyone should go after scammers. Exactly. But yeah, it really was an epic rant, and they deserved every bit of it. So
it was a little entertaining. Made my night.
I told you it was a good rant.
I look at you smiling. Yeah. Listen, I'll always trust your opinion. If you tell me it's good, it's good. I know it's good.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Wags came from Boyd. And normally, like, I would agree with the man shouldn't go after a woman like that, but they damn well deserved it. I mean, they're sitting there in Natasha's chat, like, you know, Starlight even gave her money. I mean, come on. You're giving money to a scam artist. Okay. But nobody's talking about it. But God forbid that was me and Marissa, they would go on for hours and days and weeks and months and years. So there's that. So that's about it. That's all I got tonight.
That was a pretty good knot.
Did you see your trespassing order?
No.
You didn't see it?
No.
There's a trespassing order against Molly Golightly and Andrew Griffin.
From when? Where?
Who's Andrew Griffin?
Exactly. Who's
My
Molly
son.
Golightly?
Exactly. My name Molly Golightly is fictitious.
It's what I said. You can't put a restraining order or trespassing order under a fictional character. A fictional character and a guy that doesn't exist.
Wow.
How creative.
That's what I said.
When did this come up?
That's exactly what I said. I said nice. So, what else is shaking?
Nothing.
Well, you're exciting.
I've just been very under the weather, but I gotta shake it, you know.
You've been what?
Christmas.
Today's the Christmas, bitch.
I know. I just.
When are you gonna give me a credit card so I can buy you a Christmas present?
So if anybody wants a candle like Princess talking about, the best candles in the world, there's the link. I'm out of wax at the moment. I'm waiting on wax, so it should be here. I'm supposed to get half of it tomorrow and the next half on the 26th. So tomorrow, I should be back in business.
Anybody wants the most terrific gift in the world or the most amazing thing in the world, like I was blown away. It was in tears. Just creativity put into it. The way it smells, the packaging, it's just put together. It's so beautiful. It's like it's a very nice gift to have. And so I supported it and recommend it highly. I mean, I honestly was like blown away. I was like, this gift is, I said, this is such a nice gift. I said, I've never gotten a gift so nice before in my life. I was like almost in tears.
Ah, thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Hey,
Beautiful.
I got a question. Do you guys see ads? There's this new button that you can insert ads while you're live. I don't know if that's on a replay or while you're live.
You had a trailer?
It said there's a little money button, so I hit it. It said ad inserted.
Ooh.
That's new.
You had a trailer?
What's the rock star that did the porn with not Kim Kardashian, Pamela Anderson.
Tommy Lee.
All right.
What about it?
I was just wondering.
Tommy Lee from Motley Crue, the drummer.
What about him?
She didn't remember the name of Pamela Anderson, the guy that did the porn with Pamela Anderson. Tommy Lee.
So you guys did see the ad. So you can now put ads in while you're live?
Why was that your ad? Was that your ad? The porn of Pamela Anderson and
Thank you, Irish gal.
No. That's cool.
That's interesting. Oh, someone asked me about what's the best man scent.
My husband has one.
A couple of them. Bergamot and ambergris is a good one. Mahogany teakwood is another good one.
I like that.
Sandalwood, vanilla, and patchouli are good together.
Marissa, you okay?
I could do vanilla and patchouli.
Yeah, I used to sell fragrances for a living, so I did it for like 20 years. So I know what notes people like.
I don't think she knew that about you.
You didn't? I didn't tell you that?
No, he used to work with Bond Number 9. I mean, the best fragrances
Dior
ever.
fragrances, Prada fragrances,
Gucci.
Chanel fragrances, Gucci, Dolce &
Dior.
Dior. I worked for Jean-Paul
Hey,
Gaultier. I worked for
Princess.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you a serious question.
That's
And
rare.
I'm asking for general consensus. I'm not the only one that wants to know.
Okay.
What was with the Barbie dolls on your channel?
I made those years ago.
And we got into fights because of them.
Yeah, and
my mother yelled at him.
There was a doll that Jake had in his bedroom, which was from the Crime Baby Toy Story 3 or whatever. So I saw the baby doll looked a little beat up because the doll was beat up. So I made a video and I called it child abuse because if the doll was obviously beat up. So I did it in fun taste and
you kept on going.
Comedy of it, blah blah blah, whatever. Well, years later, people were like, "Well, if he believes in child abuse, how could he have dared been the nanny?" And I'm like, "Look, I took the video down. I said it was written just to be entertaining, and I said, and obviously, in order to write this character in, I have to think of something because the character was beat up with black eyes." So
it's called being out of your mind. Boring.
I was bored. I would sit up at night like by myself, bored, because I was home usually a lot of times by myself because, you guys were out or Adrian was gone or because I was nanny by day, like 100% good girl nanny by day. But then at night I'd have a cocktail and I'd make my dark Barbie videos. But I will be damned if anybody tells me I wasn't a good nanny. They actually made me a certified nanny because I wouldn't have been able to be on a wife swap if I couldn't prove I was certified.
Okay, so I know people were wondering, and I was wondering, so I just wanted to know.
Well, I took the videos down just in order to avoid any future comments of people taking it the wrong way.
Oh, they took it the wrong way. There were lots of videos.
No, he got yelled at by me 150 times. In the past 10 years, and then my mother yelled at you as well.
Yeah, so I took them down because I didn't want them to go any further. But apparently, people have taken them and ran with them because now I've developed a bigger fan group since people linked me to her. So since she has such a big fan base, so people have linked me and then looked at my videos and been like, "Oh wow," And some people took them away. Somebody who out there. Very jealous of mine and Marissa's friendship, and they're going to try to dig and see if they can pull us apart. The damn if I'm going to let a Barbie video do that. You know what I mean? So.
I just saw it. I was a little taken back, and while I have you here, I figure, with 600 people in here, at least you can explain it in your own words so nobody runs with it, and it's not a bad thing.
That's exactly what it was. All the videos I made were done for pure entertainment. I got banned off of Facebook and OfferUp for making my OfferUp video, if anybody saw it before I removed it. But it was the one that was the most controversial.
Okay.
So
you're not crazy.
Can I make a statement here instead of my own channel?
Sure.
And I'm just going to say this. I wish Andrew, Jonathan, and Olivia were here. We're going to somehow have to address this one fucking thing. All right, so, and I'm not trying to be mean to this person, but it just seems like it's happening so often.
Who?
Someone wrote, Molly, spend your time and money to find the little Idaho boy. Leave the crazies to law enforcement. My heart aches for the little boy in Idaho's mother. She would appreciate your help. Okay, listen. The reason why we met with Gabby Petito is there was a huge story.
Gabby Petito?
Yeah, when we met for the Grime Laundry.
Okay.
That's how me, Andra, Olivia, and Jonathan all met. Okay, there was a huge story behind that. There was people talking, like Bartolino, like the sister. There was a story behind it. Now, with Candace Bly and Don Bly, there's this huge story back. There's a huge past. There's a difference of opinion on so many things. So we can't just say, okay, this little boy in Idaho was missing. Okay, he's missing. And then what? Well, his mom needs help finding him. Okay, I remember when she came out with the police and the police spoke for her, and I never heard an update on it again. Where exactly do you want us to start? We can't use their words against them. We don't think that the parents are in on it, and we're also not a search team. Why are people thinking that we are a search team? None of us are a part of EquiSearch. None of us have been asked. Summer's been searched for a couple of times, okay? Well, where we came in was us using the things that they gave us. Their prank calls, them coming on my thing. Listen, all the stuff that we found out via the 911 calls and the log that we paid for. Now remember, no other. So when I sit there and I say, you know what? We're doing more for Summer than these people ever have. Wait a second. But, oh, well, I've been covering Summer for so many months. No. You've been sitting behind your computer talking about her. We haven't really been talking about her. We went down there. So for people to say, oh, this is all new news. Well, then why are the police and everybody saying you're the only people that ever requested all of this stuff? So tell me how you guys, those other people, the 100 people that are covering Summer Wells, are doing something for Summer Wells. Because as far as I know, we're the ones that are getting all the paperwork and the 911 calls, and we're scoping it out. You want to take this Cam and whatever his wife's name is. So you're telling me that they have a chance to go up there, just like Benny Keys, go up there on that property, and they're going to make nicey-nicey. Well, let me tell you something. If I'm going to make nicey-nicey in that crack house, in that hovel, disgusting place, you better believe it's because I'm going to sweet talk them and buy them everything they fucking want, get them totally fucked up until they tell me where Summer is. That is the only way you could get me inside that house, is if I knew that I could get them either drunk or high enough and get them on record where they are telling me where this girl can be found. And I will throw them right under the fucking bus. Now, if Benny was smart and Cam was smart, which none of them are, that's what they'd be fucking doing with the chance. Otherwise, you're just a piece of junk just like they are, and I mean that. So yeah, when I say that we can't exactly just go to every single, where do you think this money's going to come from?
Okay, the views expressed by my panel guests are not necessarily a reflection of the channel. Continue.
There. Well, I don't know. Laura, do you suggest that we go and fly to a place with no direction?
No.
Exactly.
No,
so
not at all.
How many missing kids are there right now?
Tens of thousands.
Okay, so we're just supposed to put. Listen,
I agree with you. I agree with you that you're not a search team. You're not a rescue team. You're not, search and rescue. And I absolutely agree with that.
We're more like a pressure cooker. But we're using what they're giving us.
Mm-hmm.
We use if you don't give anything to us to use, what are we gonna fight for?
But on the flip side of that, you have to think that this case wasn't anything either at the beginning. Glow, I think that was an accident. This case, no case is going to be talked about until people talk about it. You got to remember that.
Okay.
So do I agree? Should you pick up and go to Idaho? No. But, if she needs help, well, let's find out the details. Like, I don't know the details. I don't even know what person they're talking about. But let's find out the details. Maybe there's something to it. Maybe it's nothing. Like that other case that you guys were doing that I wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole because I didn't believe the mom. The one that went out to, when you went to Chicago to meet her, And I was like,
Yes.
there, trust me, Molly, there's more to this that she's not telling you. And sure
Absolutely.
enough, the more I questioned her, the more came out that I wasn't wrong. So
Right.
I kind of feel the same way. Like any case, well, let's find out the details. Let's see, why is it a parental kidnapping? Like, what's the name of the kid in Idaho?
James Breaker. Oh, you're talking about Monkey. Michael Vaughn.
What is it?
Michael Vaughn.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Monkey, they call him. The other thing that I did a video of him. Nobody seems to care. Listen, I want to know what happened to Xavier Harrelson. But am I going to go out to Ohio and try? Where am I supposed to start?
Iowa.
Jared, come here. Yes.
Jake, why are you awake? It's midnight. You have school.
Okay.
No, it's a short day.
Oh, I thought tomorrow was.
All right, listen. So since the 5-year-old disappeared, more than a dozen law enforcement agencies, including the FBI, have scoured 3,000 acres of land in rural western Idaho, drained canals, and combed through dozens of files of security footage. And Molly's not going to find them.
So when are you going to be done with my bag? Why are you all wet?
It's also winter and everything's going to be covered in snow.
It'll probably snow here for Christmas, I'm sure of it.
No, in Idaho where they're at, there's a lot of snowpack.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Remember, the first 48 hours are imperative.
His award is at $50,000. What is the funds will be available tomorrow? Why? This is what I don't understand. If the parents are not convicted, this is something that needs to change. If the parents are not convicted, then the parents should get the money. I'm sorry, but it's their kid. They should. I don't know why they're giving it away to other people. Give it to the parents of the kid that's missing. Though they are not.
That doesn't sound like a good idea either. They'll be missing kids all over the place.
Though they are not suspects, police are searching for at least 4 people who were in the area around the time Michael disappeared. Not for nothing, but a 5-year-old is not going to walk outside by himself at 6:30 at night in the winter. That just doesn't happen.
No, this has been on since like last spring.
When did he go missing, Laura?
Like in spring.
No.
Summer, like around June.
Oh, July. You're right. July.
Okay, so it's light out here until almost 10 o'clock at night, especially in July.
No headway has been made for months with search dogs, drones, helicopters, local homeowners, several law enforcement. That increases the likelihood. See, this is what I don't understand, okay? So they said because there's been no headway made in the past few months with the use of search dog, drones, helicopters, homeowners, and several law enforcement agencies, that increases the likelihood that Michael was abducted. So Summer had all that. So why isn't that likelihood that she was abducted higher? Why is it true for one case and not the other?
Because there's not a set standard across the board. It's per law enforcement agency.
But I'm saying there were a dozen law enforcement agencies, including the FBI, scouring 3. It's no different than Summer.
Exactly.
So why is it it increases the likelihood that he was abducted in this case and not in Summer's?
Because it's a different state. There isn't straight across the board mandates, or not mandates, guidelines that these cases are measured on.
Yeah, but I'm saying logically, it's the same standard should apply.
I agree. I am in 100% agreement on that. If there were some sort of standard to base it off of, it would get this word out quicker. It would also it would reduce it and make a difference So how do we get that put in place?
I don't know. But I unlike most, I think Summer was taken. Not from inside the house, though. I don't know where that theory started. I never thought she was inside the house. I never thought she was taken from inside the house. But I absolutely do believe she was taken.
That lines up with what there was a footprint found. Her scent was followed to a specific area. I've been more inclined to believe that it was an abduction over the other.
I can't see. Can you just tell me?
Because if she had been unalived on the property, the dog would have hit there.
Oh, okay. Got it.
People are crazy.
They are. They just are.
I agree.
You guys let this have it directly into your body.
All right, James. It's gross.
It doesn't feel very good.
So the dad made his first public comment.
Flip it.
She was at a playground at her apartment complex early Monday morning after her mother briefly stepped away from her daughter and returned to the playground to discover the child missing. Why would you leave a 3-year-old on the playground by herself?
I don't know. That's crazy. He just left the playground, or he was.
How far away did they live from the playground? Like across
say.
the street?
It doesn't say. You still don't leave a 3-year-old.
Who did he give permission to be in charge of her at the time?
It was an apartment complex. It just says her mother. It just says a mother briefly stepped away from her daughter and returned to the playground.
Briefly stepped away. How far?
No, Steffa, I've not ignored you. Sorry. I saw you. Sorry.
Then you're too short. They told me they didn't want to see me in this department again.
So there was no other adult out there.
Mm-mm.
They just left a child. Oh, no. Mm-mm.
The hospital said that they didn't want to see Princess again.
Well, and the department is having that bag broken because me and Marissa kept breaking it. So they kept saying, like, well, we kept thinking we were breaking it because when you see the port busted off, we think it's broken. You don't have to go that fucking crazy with the fucking tape.
Shut up.
Oh my God.
What?
A Florida woman was arrested last week after her 4 children are found living in deplorable conditions, was also entailed her youngest daughter being kept in a closet for nearly a month. Jacksonville police responded to Alexandra Ebay's home on December 14th after a neighbor reported she had not seen her 5-year-old daughter and suspected she was dead. Eby brought the girl outside, and officers said she appeared weak and emaciated. According to police, the 5-year-old also had open wounds all over and skin falling off her body. Neighbor who alerted police, Eby's other children had bites all over their body, appeared malnourished, and had missing patches of hair. She said she contacted authorities upon noticing the children's health was declining and not seeing the 5-year-old for a month. Eby's daughter was taken to the hospital. Once there, the girl reportedly told investigators that she was locked in a closet for 25 days where she was handcuffed and not fed. The girl also said she was tied down with a rope and belt and forced to use the bathroom in a bucket that was kept in the closet. Jacksonville police alleged the girl was let out of the closet 6 days before they responded to the home. Police also said her injuries were consistent with being handcuffed for an extended period of time. Eby, 37, is charged with child neglect and great bodily harm. She remains on a $50,000 bond. DCF has custody of the 4 children. What the fuck is wrong with these people? That's insane.
I'd like to kick that bitch's ass.
I hear you. That's crazy.
Chad is saying that there were other adults at the playground and in the apartment complex right there where the child was.
Okay. Well,
Whatever, Mary Lou.
Crazy.
Can I get that for you?
Gainesville, Georgia, looking for a 16-year-old, 5'3", 115 pounds. Missing Utah college student found.
Laura, this is so depressing. Let's get back to Pugs' telling you off.
Dude, you know
Please,
what she said today? That
What?
fucking psycho turned around and said that I had a GoFundMe for $100,000. That I raised $100,000 for missing women. I mean, for abused women, like years ago. I was like, what? And of course, I heard Alicia's chat was eating it up. Like, bitch, please.
Alicia's still a thing?
Yeah, I guess so.
Can
You're
you play
quite the philanthropist.
Can you play the thing for Princess?
What thing?
You'll cry. Trust me, this is way better than the other one. There's this woman named Pugs, and she hates me. And she comes up and takes a link and just starts cursing out Laura. Play it.
Hold on.
I mean, no, it's funny because she's really drunk.
The only thing is you can't hear me.
But you know what? You're not always the most important here.
Exactly, right?
You know what? The Oscar
entertaining.
goes to Pugs. Because that shit was hilarious.
I'd like to hear you too, though.
You are a whole lie.
All right, listen.
Marissa, I never told you I was a cop. Fucking recording, you stupid bitch.
So you recorded me?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Why would you do that?
You apologized and said I misunderstood.
I don't remember that. What are you doing recording phone calls?
I will be there. I will be at Janie's house. Guess what?
So when I get to
I do know them.
So Pugs, when I get to Wisconsin, are you gonna come to my meet and greet?
I'm sorry?
When I get to Wisconsin, are you gonna come to my meet and greet?
No, I will meet you in Barron.
What?
I'll meet you up there. Let me know when. Yes, I am. Bitch!
It would have been funny if I was
Barron,
You fucking
Wisconsin?
cunt. Call Jeannie and ask her. I also know Chris Larson. Laura, you're a whole fucking piece of shit.
She don't like as opposed to half a piece of shit.
I'll
Blue.
meet Marissa up there. It's 4 hours from me. I will make a fucking fool of you.
She drive her drunk.
Get here.
Barron to
Get
where?
here. They're in Wisconsin.
Yeah, I know where that is.
She
Barron
thought
to
everyone
where?
was me.
And it's not even Barron. It's just south of Barron.
Yeah, I know.
I
I,
wish I
know
could
where
share.
Barron.
Where
is.
you
Laura?
going,
Pugs?
Well,
Pugs,
Get
can I ask
here,
a question?
Laura.
So 4 hours away puts you in Chicago from the north side of Wisconsin.
I'm in fucking Wisconsin, you dumb shit.
Really?
Well, I was
Really?
Yeah, but you're gonna meet them somewhere 4 hours away from where you're at, Pugs.
You're ending
She's
up in
saying they would
Chicago,
be in
sweetheart.
Chicago.
Do you think
Well,
it's all that hard of a drive to
Oh my God, I
drive
don't know what I'm
west?
dealing
Well,
with right
you
now.
are. It
A
is
whole
if
lot
you're
of
drunk.
churches and bars, right?
Is it really a hard ride to drive west and go see a friend? Laura, get your fucking skank ass up here. I will make a fucking fool of you.
Hey, Pugs,
Marissa
I'll
knows
come
I'm
up
not
there.
lying.
I'll come
Right.
up there.
Pugs, I'm
I
from
like
good
the
old
conditions.
Appleton,
Marissa
Wisconsin,
knows
sweetheart.
I'm
I've
not
been all
lying.
over that state. Actually got kicked out of most of them for playing
Marissa
the
knows I'm not
machines.
lying.
She wants you to back her up.
That I know the lies. I have never met Candace.
I haven't
There
had
we
a
go.
fucking private
I've never
conversation
seen
with
her.
you in fucking years.
I know Rosie. I know Jeannie, or I'm sorry, Jeannie. I know Grandis.
Where are
who's,
they
like,
from?
the weirdest person on the planet.
Where are
I
they
know
from?
something about her.
Ken. I know Chris.
What did you say?
Larson.
Where's Summer's body?
What church did they go to here? What
Get
Where's
church?
Rose's
here.
body?
Get in your fucking piece of shit car that's spray painted with no door panels and get here.
Right?
I have a fucking Range Rover.
Is that like a Fred Flintstone mobile?
Liberty, back off.
Laura, get here. You tell me when.
Right.
You fucking
you.
drug addict whore.
There's a
Go
church
Hey,
in the
why don't you
car
give me
on
your
every
address,
corner.
Pugs? I'll be there tonight.
Can I get a little
No.
bit of what you sipping on, Pugs?
Listen,
Her name is-
Pugs, I'm from Appleton, Wisconsin. Where are you from?
I am in the Two Rivers area.
So you're in the Two Rivers area, really?
Yes.
Jen got her.
Clearly.
Laura, shut your fucking mouth, you goddamn fucking
I'm from the
whore.
Fox Valley.
I
I'll
wasn't
put it
even
that way.
speaking.
You didn't even say a word.
I love them all.
Okay, the mall was shut down. So there you go. Strike one.
Well,
Shut
I
the
did
fuck
love
up,
them all.
Laura.
I haven't been there in a while.
Of course not. It's been
Fuck
shut
up,
down
Laura.
for 25 years.
The last time I was there,
Laura.
I got this graduation dress.
You just Laura, I'm just going to tell you about your stuff telling tonight. her to shut up. Why don't you? You sound like a skank lady.
No, I don't blow people for coke. Laura does that.
What a needle bag.
Laura.
Well, damn.
I'm muted for that one.
How do you know I don't do that for a hobby, lady?
Exactly. You left me
What
out.
do I do for a hobby?
No
I
shit.
rescue pugs. How do you like that?
And guess
Rescue
what?
Summer
Wow, you totally missed what I said.
Yes,
And you do drugs.
Hey, Cindy.
Find me a
Cindy.
pug.
Cindy.
Find me
You
a
rescue
pug.
pugs,
Hey,
but
Cindy.
you know Summer's
Hey,
family. Why
Cindy.
you not out here looking
Cindy.
for Summer?
Hey, Cindy. Cindy.
What?
What do you think of Violet?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. They're talking over you.
What do you think of Violet?
She's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Hey, Pugs, what do you think about?
And you know
You're
what?
coking.
Your fawn is
You're
gorgeous
blowing
too.
people for coke.
Thank you, Pugs.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
she's
not putting
growling
on
at
my
me.
camera to show you my
Yeah,
two.
well, unfortunately, Pug was not sent her way.
Did you just say you show you your toot?
Hey, Bridget, what's up with your cat? What's up with your comment there, Bridget?
Marissa, if you come up
Yeah.
here, I will meet you. I will absolutely meet you.
I thought she said you were nothing but a
I'm
fucking
sorry.
idiot.
People are talking over you. I could be at Jeannie's house, yes. Laura, shut your fucking mouth and go snort more coke. Drive to Chicago and suck dick.
Whoa.
I don't want anything to do
The
with you.
disrespect is
How
so
do-
real.
Mute this bitch.
No.
No, she's talking about herself.
I'm trying to have a decent conversation with Marissa.
You bit my ass! Turn on the whole panel.
You just screamed it.
Not some cunt. Marissa, when are you coming up here?
I don't know the dates yet, but it'll probably be in January.
Would you please call me and let me know? I will meet you there.
Absolutely.
And I will introduce you to Janie and Chris.
How's your husband and your son doing?
My son is doing very, very, very well. He moved into an apartment a couple days ago. My husband is going in a nursing home. Very, very, very bad.
So what happened? You can just chop in the video?
Thank you for asking.
You can't hear me because I recorded it from desk monitor to monitor. So I had it on desktop. So my microphone didn't record. That's why you don't hear me.
Okay.
Laura, you stupid bitch. Brian St. John gave me that number, you dumb fuck. Brian St. John. Brian St. John gave me that number. If you weren't such a
He didn't make you call it.
Shit whore.
He gave it to you. He didn't make you call it.
Hang on a sec. Wendy V has my voice. So does Brian.
Oh, Jesus.
I told you I know Jeannie Claus's family via my brother-in-law. You are a full lie. Marissa, I never told you I was a cop. I have it on fucking recording, you stupid bitch.
So you recorded me?
Oh, yeah. Listen. Laura, shut your fucking mouth, you goddamn fucking
I'm from the
whore.
Fox Valley. I'll put it that way.
Figuring her.
I
The
actually
Fox
like
Valley.
the Fox Valley. I love them all.
Okay, the mall was shut down. So there you go. Strike.
What do I do, Pugs?
I'm
Well,
rooting for that one.
How do you know I don't do that for a hobby, lady?
Exactly. You left me out.
What do I do for a hobby? I rescue pugs. How do you like that?
And guess what?
Drive to Chicago and suck dick.
Whoa,
I don't
nerd.
want anything to do with you.
The disrespect
How
is
about-
so real.
Mute this bitch.
No.
No, she's talking about
I'm
herself.
trying to have a decent conversation with Marissa.
Deep in my ass. Turn on the whole panel. You just screamed it.
Not some cunt. Marissa, when are you coming up here?
I don't know the dates yet, but it'll probably be in January.
Would you please call me and let me know? I will meet you there.
Absolutely.
And I will introduce you to Janie and Chris.
How's your husband and your son doing?
My son is doing very, very, very well. He moved into very, very, very bad.
Okay.
You have my number? Fuck off, Laura, you stupid bitch. Brian St. John gave me that number, you dumb
You
fuck.
called my mother. I'm not kidding.
Brian
My mom
St.
was like some
John.
crazy whack job from you.
Brian St. John gave me that
But
number.
Brian St. John,
If you
you
weren't
called my
such a
mom, you
two
He didn't make you call it.
shit whore.
He gave it to you. He
You're
didn't make you call
invested
it.
in my personal life, Pugs. Why is that?
Hey, Laura, how about
Taking her
calling me and having other people
You're
call
awfully
me?
invested in
How
my
about calling
personal
my
life, Pugs.
fucking rescue and saying that I'm selling
You're awfully
pugs?
invested in
How
my
about
personal
calling
life,
me
Pugs.
and saying, oh, you have any pugs for sale?
Pugs, you're awfully invested in my
Go
personal life, Pugs. I
fucking
think you
eat
love me, Pugs.
shit.
I think you want to be me, Pugs. Me,
Okay,
Pugs.
I have a
I
quick
wouldn't
question.
want
Okay.
to
You
be
even want my
you, but you're the
mother.
last person
You
on
called
earth.
my
You
mother.
have nothing. You have two
You
baby
called-
daddies. You're a whore.
Watch, she's
You
gonna know
have
everything
You
about
can't
me.
say that close to
You
Christmas.
have
That's
nothing.
mean.
Listen,
I have
don't
a
talk about
husband
anything
and
Laura,
I
kids.
please say a prayer for Pugs.
children.
Why
I
do you
have
know so much
four
about me, Pugs?
grandchildren. I own my car. I own 100-acre farm.
Pugs,
What do you
no,
own?
you don't. Pugs, you're a
Nothing.
liar.
Go
Pugs, you're a
eat
liar.
shit, you stupid bitch.
Pugs, you're a liar.
What is your
We
problem
are
with
distracted.
anyone?
And for
I'm a
someone that
liar.
doesn't, Pugs, for
I'm a
someone
liar.
that doesn't like me,
I'm
you
a
should know
liar.
an awful lot
I'm
about
a
me.
liar.
And what you
How
don't know,
about
you
the Ace
just make up.
Hardwares we owned?
Excuse me?
How about the Ace Hardwares we owned?
Pugs, I'm not in a pissing match with you. I have
Because
nothing
you're a
to prove to you,
broke
but you obviously have a lot to
ass
prove to me.
down Barbie. And you
Pugs,
fucking
go play
hate
with Barbie
Marissa.
dolls, Pugs. Go
You
play with Barbie
hate
dolls, Pugs.
Marissa. You're using her
Pugs,
to
go
get
play with Barbie
something.
dolls, Pugs.
Shut up.
Everybody uses me. I'm used to it. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I'm sorry for that, Marissa.
It doesn't bother me anymore. I'm used to it.
Really?
I don't think you are, but just for further, a lot of people do use me. And you weren't the first. Laura started her channel way before me. Way before me. So, I
She
don't
may
know.
have. Ask her why she got kicked off of Facebook. Ask her how
Who
we
the fuck got kicked off of Facebook?
beat the shit out of her with her screenshots.
What?
And how we read the truth
What?
of her.
Pugs, what are you fucking rambling about? You're lying.
Shut up, you stupid
Nobody
bitch.
is off Facebook.
She won't remember it in the morning, Laura. Don't worry.
Holy shit, you just keep lying.
Hanny from the
Should I go on like vlogs and read the truth about?
Why'd you get kicked off of Facebook? Because you're on my Facebook.
I still have
You
it.
fucking
You
moron,
fucking
the
liar.
truth is out there. You can fucking look it up. It's public records. You fucking
I have
idiot.
all of it. You dumb bitch.
It's Pugs. You don't have jack shit.
I have
You
all of
have
it.
nothing but drunk
We
alcohol
read it.
and pills.
You dummy.
All you have is
Melissa, would you
alcohol and
please
pills.
mute her?
You have
I
alcohol
don't want
and
to have a
pills.
kissing match and a yelling match.
You have
I
alcohol
really don't.
and pills. That's all you have, and then your delusions.
Would you please mute her? I don't want to
No.
have a kissing match with her.
I'll mute you.
Alcohol, pills, and delusions.
Come
Go
to
take another
Wisconsin,
drink, Pug.
Laura.
Go take
I
another
dare
drink.
you.
Go
I
take
will have
another
the
drink,
fucking
Pug.
cops
That sounds like a
Let's go see a
YouTube
Packer
starter
game.
pack.
Drink, Pugs.
Why do you got to bring the cops into this if
Go
you
take
offered
another
her to
drink,
come?
Pugs.
Time for
Go
bed,
take another
All right,
drink.
I'm
you
out of here.
fucking liar.
Go to bed.
I tried to have a talk with you.
Go to sleep.
Sorry. I
Just go to bed.
apologize.
Go to bed.
I'm tired.
You're drunk
sick
and
as
on a
hell.
lot of pills.
Go to sleep. It's fine. Go to bed. I forgive you.
No, we're going to the hospital. I have
Well,
to take him.
You need to.
All
You're
right.
impatient.
Just call
Sorry,
an Uber.
I
though.
have to take my husband. The thing you don't.
Why would your
have.
husband? I've had 2 of them, Pugs. I don't want another one. Thanks.
Please don't drink and
Yeah,
drive.
you're married to one for convenience. Oh wait, you married him to get
God
get
damn,
down
you
on
know
your
a lot
custody
about my
battle.
life,
You've
Pug.
never lived with a fucking
Wow.
click. You
What
stupid
else do
bitch.
you know about my life, Pugs? For someone who doesn't like me, I don't know.
I
jack
know
shit about
everything
your
about
life.
your life.
What?
I know everything about your life.
Laura, you have a stalker. Damn it.
She would
No,
be the first.
she doesn't.
Yes, she does.
Fucking piece
You
of
know everything about her.
Everybody on
Maybe
Facebook
it's
found everything out about her.
She really doesn't
But,
know anything about me. She makes
Marissa,
shit up.
give me a call when you're coming to Wisconsin. I will. I'd love to meet up with you.
I'm driving her, so now what, Pugs?
I'll bear spray you, you stupid cock-sucking bitch.
Dear God. Hey, wait a minute. Don't be talking about my friend like that. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Are you mad?
That'll mean nothing.
Marissa,
Jesus'
don't drive
birthday
this
suit.
car. It
I'm not
has only
driving.
one
I'm
door
not driving
panel
to
and it's spray
Wisconsin. I
painted.
fly. I don't like to drive.
And she's
I-
not going to drive
Let's
to
skip all
Pennsylvania
Wisconsin
to get you.
together.
Laura, what's her problem with you?
Good
Oh,
night.
I know her for making a
And
murder. I called her
beautiful
out.
pugs. I'm happy you showed them to me. They're absolutely adorable.
I've called her out a bunch of times. She don't like it. And that was it. That was the Pugs fight.
Just like
It's
like
even,
that.
It's even funnier the second time. Yeah, and Duggar as a husband. Good point, Perp. Good point. Pugs is old school. She thinks, you have to have a husband to feel like a woman.
No.
Pug's still planning to go to the Wells to harass Molly. Oh, I don't know. Is she? Did she really call me a broken down Barbie? I didn't hear that.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just. I don't know what it is.
Stress.
You think I'm stressed?
Stress.
Well, then I think that calls for a day at the spa, people.
It's stress. Hey, we hit 13,000. Woo woo.
Congratulations, Laura.
Thank you.
13,000 what?
13,000 subs.
You made 13,000 subs?
I did.
Good for you.
I was at 12 for a while. And now I just hit 13. Woo woo.
Oh,
God. Anyone see where BK got someone fired from their job today? He sent an email and who's BK? Benny?
Wow.
Yeah, Molly, what's with this counter protest?
What does that mean?
Yeah.
There's a counter protest planned?
Supposedly, all right, so to make something clear, me, Jonathan, Andra, and Olivia absolutely have nothing to do with this protest at Dom's work. We don't even know who's behind that. We don't know who's behind that. But now, the Glarer has pissed Jonathan off, and Jonathan's going after him big time. So the Glarer is now saying, I haven't heard him say it myself, but someone came over to my channel saying that he's bringing 50 people to counter protest our protest at TBI. Yeah, good luck with that.
See, here's my thing though, and I have always backed innocent till proven guilty. This is what I don't understand when I saw that fake trespassing thing. Your daughter is missing. Why aren't you inviting everybody? Why aren't you want every possible scenario? Why is this being divided? Why? And these are things that I would like to ask them. Like, just, I don't get it. I don't understand why there's a divide. I don't understand why.
I'll tell you one thing, Laura. It just came to my attention. One of my Patreons said that a channel creator has said, Marissa is ruining everything for us. Meaning that because we are doing this, that, it's ruining them talking about Summer. We're ruining it for them. That was never our intention.
Ruining it for who?
For their channels.
I don't get it. What are you ruining?
Apparently, since I've called out so many channels, every channel really, for not being proactive in this situation, when we've shown how easy it's done, it's one thing to sit behind your, listen, I can say, oh, well, I sat behind my TV, blah, blah, behind my computer, and I talked about this for so long, therefore it's my case, blah, 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 blah. And then some other kids come in, and then they go down there and they decide to make a documentary. Now, listen, I did not know that a documentary was being filmed up until we got home, and she said documentary. So I was like, well, shit. Turns out that they're also doing a Brian Laundrie. She was involved in a documentary, Olivia. That's what she does. It's not what I do. She asked me to put the trailer on all of our channels, which I did. She does good work. And I think people are a little intimidated that we're going down there. And I agree with you. I agree with you. Now, why would this dude have such a problem with us trying to get these people under arrest for child neglect, child endangerment, giving drugs to minors? CPS should have been, listen, we're going to have a list of things that we're going to be saying outside. You're going to tell me that you're going to counter that and say what? Candace is not guilty? What are you going to have to support that? Nothing. You think police aren't going to be there? You think the press is not going to be there? How many people do you think? Listen, I'll tell you right now, that thing is going to be a shit show for whoever who wants that to be a shit show. They're going to start. It's not going to be Jonathan. It's not going to be me. It's not going to be Olivia or Andra. If the press wants to make it a shit show, they absolutely can, which I don't think that they're there. They want the attention. They need a story. And us being down there is a story for them. Are you going to tell me that when we sat there for an hour and a half with Chad, the first reporter, and he said, we're the only ones in the Knoxville area that are doing summer wells. He's like, I've been working on this, blah, 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 blah. And then I get home the other night, and I do that piece at 5:30 with the other W something, blah, blah, blah. I talked to their main guy there. And I talked to him for what, 15, 25 minutes? And then it was edited. So we're bringing them news. If people really love Summer, especially her own parents, they would be happy that we are going down there and keeping her in the spotlight. Because I'll tell you one thing, this is my last time going down to Knoxville, I'm not going to make this a regular thing. Either TBI is going to listen up and get their wheels grinding. I'm not going to waste my life away. I'm not. These people we're going to show them just cause of probable cause. That's what we're going down there for. To say it out loud, probable cause, these people need to be looked at. This whole case needs to be put under a microscope, and it needs to be a priority. And hopefully in 5 days, we can accomplish TBI doing something. Otherwise, it's going to make TBI look extremely bad. And now this idiot slugger over there with his bike and his minimum wage making ass thinks he's going to do a counter protest. Bitch, how are you going to get from Nashville to fucking Knoxville on your fucking bike? You better start headed out there now, motherfucker. Because you ain't going to do shit. And you would never get into what's his name's face. You would never be able to get into Jonathan's face. And if you think you're going to get through Jonathan, you're going to have to go through me. And that's not going to be fun. So I suggest you put your little fucking spaghetti-o ass down. You're a fucking joke. You don't care about that little girl. If you did, you would be helping us instead of fucking trying to combat us. Oh, they were trespassing. They were not trespassing. I went on their fucking property. And I said it on the news, and I put the fucking video up to tell you I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. What are you going to do, Candace? You going to lock me up? I don't think so. It's just a fucking fine. Thank you. I should know more about Tennessee law than you. Candace isn't even from fucking Tennessee. And they're making the people look like shit in Tennessee. People in Tennessee should have a problem with that. You know what? The more that I listen to this rubbish, the more that I am convinced these people really don't give a shit about this little girl. They don't. They care more about their fucking YouTube channel and how many subscribers they fucking have and how many super chats are gonna fucking come in. That's what they fucking care about.
Maybe, just maybe, it's the way it was handled and not that you guys were actually down there. Maybe.
I don't give up. Look, I don't care. You know what? If they think they could do better, I encourage them to do so. Go down there and do better. Show us how it's done. Until then, zip it.
Quinny, no. That was Red, White, and Bouthane. Yeah, they had no part in finding Gabby's body.
They found the
They were a
van.
big help.
They didn't find the van. Red, Blue, and Bouthane found them. Red, White, and Bouthane found them.
They found the van.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they found the van which led to the body.
Yeah, Red, White, and Bouthane are the ones that found Gabby. That found Gabby's van.
They found her van, not her body.
No, they found her van, which led to the body.
Correct.
Yeah, which led the police to the body, not Andrea and JLR.
Well, let me ask you a question. When they all went out to Moab, did you guys have a problem with that? With them sneaking out around Moab to find Crystal and Kylan? Oh, you guys are uncovering Crystal and Kylan. Well, neither were they on YouTube, but they still went out. Right? Right.
And do you remember the conversation? I was on the phone, you were on the phone, I don't know who else was on the phone, with Shithead's wife. And she was like, I want to go out to Moab, and, you know, and he won't let me. You remember that conversation? Because I do. She was sitting there, White Boy Wasted's wife. He was like, I want to go out there. I want to go out there to, you know, to find out what happened to them. And he doesn't want me to go. He won't let me go.
Problem. I encourage you to reach out to me directly. Don't send me text messages.
Guys, JLR and Andrea had nothing to do with Red, White, and Bouthane.
No.
Red, White, and Bouthane single-handedly found the van, which led them to the body. Now, JLR and Andrea had a huge deal with Kathy Moore. That they did lead. That, because of them, it led the cops to their body. To Kathleen's body. That they had a big part of. But not Gabby. I know Marissa has said it a couple times, Gabby, but she meant Kathy Moore. Kathleen Moore? Kathy Moore? Mm-hmm. That they did have a big part of. Because the cops weren't even looking where they looked. That was big. Winter Moon, that was Red, White, and Butane. Red, Blue, and Butane. Solely. But Kathy Moore, they did have a big part of. They led police to Kathy Moore's body. Because they weren't even looking anywhere near there. It was after when National Gabby was found. Well, yeah. How did cops not? I don't know. They were looking at a landfill. They weren't looking anywhere near where JLR and Andrew were. And because of them, the cops looked, and they found a lot of stuff. And the cops looked. That they did have a big part of.
They said the dogs failed because of the decomp, the wind, and the brush that was piled on her.
Yeah, it was national way before Gabby was found. But Molly sometimes talks and she says Gabby instead of Kathy Moore. I've heard her do it. But that's just, you know, she does it by accident. Girl that picked him up hitchhiked. She was an idiot. I never believed her story ever. I still haven't watched the show on what's it called? What's that channel?
Peacock?
Peacock, yes. I still haven't watched that.
I haven't either.
Hey, Justice. You got your wig on? Mm-hmm. Do Gabby's parents have? No, I think the police still have it. Maybe. I don't know. It's a good question, Melody. Does anyone know? Whatever happened to the van?
Imagine the FBI still has it.
Kathleen Moore's case is insane. So sad. I never really followed it. It was like a local case. Yeah, but I know I've heard Marissa say she doesn't do it on purpose.
It's like having your mom call you by your sibling's name.
How much longer are you finna be streaming for?
What?
How much longer are you finna be streaming for?
I don't know. Out.
I just want the thing already.
Out.
Can I get
it's
it
not
after,
Christmas.
Can
out.
I get it after your stream? Mom.
What?
Can I get it after your stream?
No.
You said yes like
no.
10 minutes ago.
No. I didn't. You keep telling me I said yes. I told you no. It was a waste of money.
When we were out here, when you were out here, I said, Mom, can I get it? You said, yes, just not right now because you were making candles. You were busy. You were like, tomorrow. And I was like, why not now? Because and then you said, well, because it's late and like there's just no point right now. And then I was like, so tomorrow can I get it? You said yes. And then I walked away.
All right, maybe tomorrow. Go.
Whoa. No way.
Go.
You just said that.
Christmas coming. Go.
I don't care.
Exactly. You're not going to get none if you don't get that ass in bed.
These kids have no concept. You too, Karen.
For 3 weeks.
It's not a dictate. It's not a, we don't negotiate with terrorists.
This
It's a
kid is
dictatorship.
stupid games. It's like, who's all the presents for? I started rapping. I'm like, get out. He's like, why does Sage have so many presents? Hers are smaller. You don't realize how much stuff you have until you start wrapping it. Then you realize how much you have. It's like, I think I went overboard. Does anyone know if the boys back up? We don't know. That's the question I have been asking forever. What have the boys said? Nobody will tell.
I just want to know what happened during that 2 hours that they can't talk about.
If it was 2 hours. We don't know. And that's the other thing. You know, when kids believe in Santa, they don't bug you every day for presents.
Mm-hmm.
If they do believe in Santa, I mean, if they know Santa's not there, they bug you every day. What'd you buy me? Blah, blah, blah. Did you get this? Did you get that? I like when Santa was watching better. I don't have to deal with it. Damn kids. Molly, you going live?
No, I'm sick.
You're always sick.
Better not be sick.
No.
Winter Moon, you didn't. It's all right. I'm supposed to have a Patreon meeting tonight. I promise tomorrow. I hope my wax comes in tomorrow. I feel like lost without doing candles. She told them that they went into the basement and that is all they had to remember. I'm telling you, there's more to it. Did they ever figure... No, not that I know of. Did they ever figure out Brian's 20 grand? I don't think so.
I know the parents are trying to get it.
That's the grandparent. I thought it was from a grandparent.
Who knows?
Gavis said that. Gavis came on that day, and
You can buy that fucking store. You'll buy anything.
Hold on.
Story.
What was the call that Jay had?
oh my God, that was insanity this
What
morning.
was it?
She was on with a woman named Edie, and that woman apparently had done Ancestry.com and had marked Summer as deceased in the family tree because she said it would get more information when they're marked deceased.
What?
She was just another user person, the researcher, web sleuther that uses Ancestry.com as a way to research this. And when she built the tree, the Summers family tree, she marked her as deceased.
Why?
Because when somebody's marked deceased, you can get more information about them through Ancestry because there's not all the rights to the records. She was a retired PI. And honestly, in my opinion, it sounded almost like that LJ lady that was on Marissa's panel that a couple nights ago with us that caused.
But I don't understand. How much information are you getting of a 5-year-old?
Well, exactly. And why would you mark somebody deceased?
That doesn't
she's a
make sense
retired
to me.
PI. And that voice does sound very familiar.
She's
Go back and listen to Marissa's stream when LJ was on there. It did sound like LJ. And it also lined up because she said she was traveling and that LJ was getting ready to travel. It all just kind of lined up today. But it was the absolute most insanity. Laura, it was the start of my day. And I thought, Oh Jesus, good God, the YouTubes have gone off the rails.
It sounds like typical bullshit put out on Jay's channel for views. That's what she does.
It was on Prairie Boy.
I don't know.
It was on Prairie Boy and Cher.
Oh, then even for Cher, it's so typical bullshit.
Well, again, I didn't, and then from there, YouTube went to Lana being on, NC being on Lana's channel, and I gave up and quit watching YouTube and talked on the phone instead.
And this person didn't show her face?
No.
Yeah, I would never allow a panel guest who claims to have inside information or be a PI not show their face. Yeah, no.
Retired PI. Oh, and the other odd thing was that Jay made it sound like the woman wasn't okay or safe in her relationship or her surroundings, and it was really a bunch of manufactured bullshit at the end. So anyway, I don't know. None of it sounded legit to me, but it sounded like that LJ lady, and that's what LJ was a PI. So
I don't know who LJ is.
She was the one that had been on Tiffany. Who else had she been on, you guys? Anissa. Anissa knows what I'm talking about.
So she's made her rounds?
Yeah.
I don't know who she is.
That sounds like
But
bullshit.
this time she was under like EDMR or EDM, something. But she went by Edie instead of L. Anyway, it was really weird. Really weird.
Hold on.
Hi, Tyra.
Hold on.
Yes, Isabel. Yes, Monkey's mama
Ziggy?
sees him.
Hey. No, I wasn't bashing you. I don't know who's telling you that I'm bashing you, but I've not been on live in a while.
Oh, they said it was on Laura's panel.
I'm on Laura's panel right now. I'm not bashing you. What I said earlier was that Olivia is pissed off that people are using her content, and that you used her content as soon as you put it out, right? You did, right? You did.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Well, you took a lot of views away from her. Now, she's a much smaller channel than you.
No, she's actually double my size of the channel.
That doesn't make it right.
All right, don't piss me off. All right, just Ziggy, don't piss me off right now because you're gonna fucking piss me off. Do me a favor. Now, why don't you get your ass? Oh, she hung up on me. Okay. All right. We'll see, Ziggy.
Mm-mm.
Call Olivia.
That might be a hard lesson learned.
Hold on. Hey, Olivia, I'm going to tell you how to strike these motherfuckers that are taking your stuff, okay? Okay. Let me put this on mute real quick. You have your channel, you have your thing open? You have your YouTube?
You're not on mute.
You're not on mute. Can you mute her?
Oh, can I?
You should be able to.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got him mute.
It's probably the better thing to do.
I forgot I can mute.
You can't do that. You can't take somebody else's content and play it.
You're a little hard on the beaver? Who? I don't know. I don't think Ziggy meant that. I don't know Ziggy at all, but I don't think she meant that the way Marissa took it. I don't know. To me, I heard her laugh. But I think Marissa just took it wrong.
Okay, it may not have been LJ, but when I listened to it, I thought it sounded similar to LJ. Again, that was in my opinion, and I stated that from the beginning. That was what I thought it was.
Amanda, I don't know who Beaver is. That's why I was asking. Everybody does it, unfortunately. I don't know. I don't... It's one thing to, you know, use somebody's content like the next day, but not the same day that she puts it out. I mean, that's kind of wrong. Bribery? Who's bribery? I really look like shit. I can't believe I went live on camera.
Actually, Mutt Rescue, if it's going to be fair use, you're going to have to stop every so often and do commentary. She didn't, because I watched it there, and she just pressed play and let it go. So that's not fair use, unfortunately.
I hit you guys
am
with
well
an
aware of. No, even when you do a clap back, like if there's 4 people on a panel and somebody's clapping back at Marissa, technically I didn't authorize them to do that. Well, it's still, it's going to be a lesson learned. You shouldn't do that to others. If it's not your content, why would you take it and use it? I'm not going to argue it any more than that.
I know, I do it all the time.
Well,
but not the same day. I mean, not all the time. I'm just saying. Sage.
I think.
She can't hear me.
I think that you
Does
also,
lasagna.
if it were that, if it were in that
lasagna.
situation, would have asked.
Well, I'm just saying, there's lasagna in the fridge.
Ooh, yum.
Come on now, you're a broke down Barbie. I guess that's a compliment. Exactly. At least credit the creator.
At the very least.
Do you have spray for a mirror?
What?
Do you have spray for a mirror?
Yeah, in the kitchen. I could hurt a liver false striking. It's not though. If she didn't put any commentary to it, it's not. I made a kick-ass lasagna tonight that weighs like 10 pounds. It's got like 1.5 pounds of cheese in it.
Yum.
I don't know. I would never use somebody's content the same day they put it out. That to me is kind of wrong. That's where it gets sketchy. We do it all the time. It's fair use, and YouTube often take their side. Yeah, but you still got the strike till it gets eliminated. I don't agree with striking. I think it's a waste of time. Unless you're taking someone to court, it's a waste of time.
That was before she watermarked her video, though. This is the result of why she's been watermarking her material.
I don't have you blocked on Messenger. I don't think I do. What are you looking for?
Like something to spray the mirror.
It's in the kitchen.
No, it's not.
Look in the candle room.
It might be, but I'm also about making sure that if you're going to do it, you do it the right way and you live within the rules that are set. So I don't have a problem striking somebody. Again, I'm not a creator. I'm only a subscriber, but I will hit somebody with a privacy strike if you're going to do it to bash on me. Absolutely, I will.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So check this out. I got this. I issued 2 strikes on this channel, right? And they begged me, please, please take the 2 strikes off, please, please, please. So I was like, since she said it nicely, I'll take them off. So I go over there to see their channel, and I'm looking at it. Molly Golightly. There's my picture, Molly Golightly. 1, 2, 3. Marissa, stop harassing people. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10.
Who?
Right. 10 fucking times. They got 10 videos with my pictures. Now I'm going to leave it to 11, 12. 12. Okay? So 12 videos with my picture.
Hold on.
Now,
hold on. Natasha Cooper started another fund today called Kiss My Sass Fund. She's raised 41 out of 1,000. I think her subscribers are finally smartening up.
Yeah.
A watermark? A watermark is just a mark that you put in. You know, it has, when you play Olivia's video, it says Chronicles of Olivia in the middle of the screen. That's the watermark. Oh, great.
Amanda, I speak badly of her. She trusts me. No. I'm kidding. Yeah, who are you talking about? Molly.
What?
Who are you talking about?
This channel won't be around for a while.
Who?
No, I'm not going to promote them. I'll tell you.
Text me.
Text. All right, but don't promote them.
I'm
They
not.
got. I just gave them 2 strikes. They get 1 more, and they're off. How many videos did I say that they were talking about? 12.
12.
All right. 12 videos of me. Now I'm not even playing anymore. All right, what's your name? Angela, and then what's Laura? Okay, it's called.
I won't lie. I hit 4 channels the other day.
Yeah?
Just because you don't get, they were bashing at us. And unfortunately, you have to do a little bit to obscure an identity. And my voice is part of my identity. So if you're not going to conceal my voice, I'm going to strike it. Sorry. I don't care. A watermark means that it's their property. It's kind of like the copyright.
Oh shit! I could wipe out Q Carlock in 2 seconds. Oh shit! But I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
Karen, it means that it's her property. It's kind of like your trademark. It's done, like when you have a photograph, the photographer on the proofs puts that mark on it, right in the middle of everybody's face. Same thing, same concept.
Someone sent me a message. Are these people out of their fucking minds? Hold on.
Ooh.
I got the beginning of the thread. Are these people fucking crazy?
What are you talking about? What?
Hold on. I guess there was a conversation. Oh. It was from a while ago. But they're talking about candles that were never sold. I just realized it was from 3 months ago. But someone just sent it to me. All right.
Why is everything 3 months behind?
I don't know. Did you send me the... I'm curious. I'm a curious bitch. That's why I like being a mod. Oh, I don't even know them. It's hard getting used to an iPhone. There's like little things that are different. So,
right, Rhonda.
So Natasha started this fund yesterday and has only raised $41. Maybe her people are finally waking up.
She's going to hell, man.
For real.
The love of all evil is money. Money's not the root of all evil. It's the love of money. It's being greedy.
Greedy is an understatement. It's an absolute understatement. Marissa, Ziggy is telling everyone on her live.
Ziggy, you can drop that.
That's what someone just said. Karen said,
Well,
Marissa.
Ziggy, she can out. You ever fucking hang up on me? Now you get a fucking strike. Enjoy it, bitch. That's what you get for going after fucking taking Olivia's shit, and you don't even go by and drop her a fucking super chat. What kind of piece of shit are you? Making all this fucking money hand over fist, but you can't even give the girl a fucking $10 super chat. Fuck you. Nobody needs you, Ziggy. The fuck out of here. Just shit. Another fucking shit channel. She's got a kid, but she's up all fucking night and sleeps all fucking day. I sleep during the day. I missed it.
I want to know why not one person making money on Summer Wells' name has done a fundraiser for a charity on their channel. That's what I want to know. They have made money hand over fist. Not one of them has done a charity.
Nope, they haven't. Nope. I have. And then I got, accused of, that I got 40,000 in super chat. Sure.
Well, that makes sense. If you got 40,000 in super chats, you had 5,000 to throw around to have a channel taken down.
Oh, of course.
That makes total sense.
For a channel that I don't even fucking watch.
Right.
Don't lie to yourself, Natasha. I don't give a fuck about you. If you were to die tomorrow, I wouldn't even blink an eye. I'd be like, oh.
Me?
Oh, well.
They are greedy. I agree with that. Because we're not talking a casual creator making 20 or 30 here. They have made thousands just talking about Summer Wells. And not one of them, not one, has done a charity fundraiser through YouTube.
Not one. Nope.
And some of them have gotten 10, 15,000 subscribers, if not more, just from Summer Wells. And I have not seen one fundraiser. And that goes to all of them across the board. And that's weird to me. Ziggy's apologized for using her content, said she won't if Olivia says no.
Excuse me?
Kimber said Ziggy has apologized for using her content. She said she won't if Olivia says no. Ziggy's crying?
I said, fuck you. Enjoy that fucking strike. Don't you ever hang up on me. bitch.
What's her channel?
Who, Ziggy?
Yeah. There
It's
it
called
is.
Ziggy.
She like that. She doesn't have her. I mean, we were never friends or anything. It's just a mutual respect.
Enjoy that fucking strike, bitch. You don't ever hang up the fucking phone on me.
If you feel like it, personally, rather it's thick spiders in my ears, but everyone is different. Well, I mean, this is probably the. I don't know. I've never had a reaction like this on about anything on here, really, as far as drama. They're not worth stressing over. You do you and your channel, and honestly, it was fair use, and you need to stop intimidating people with their strike threats. Don't let them break you, girl. I just didn't mean it. Or I don't do anything to. I was just trying my best.
Yeah, she's not crying. Hold on. Yeah, her entire channel was built on Summer Wells. In the last 3 months, she's gotten 12,000 subscribers.
Hey, German lady.
That's crazy to me. Hey, German lady. Ziggy thinks you're mad at her. People were feeding her stuff in chat. She is crying? Is she crying? Is she not crying?
Not player content again, just, you know.
She's not crying.
So, I mean, I feel like...
She's not crying. And of course there's a rat in chat. Rat in chat. Ziggy, 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 Laura is streaming you right now.
Pulled out of his live.
Actually, I wasn't. I was checking up on her.
I should have assumed it. Every time she's called me, she's always been live. Yeah, for me.
Everybody always thinks it's because
Knows that you've been trying to avoid beef and fall out with her, so she's taken advantage of it, and that's bully behavior. You're not sure what she wants to eat.
Turn it off. She'll strike me. You just threatened to strike her.
No, I'm not striking her. It's what's her name? Someone else. I told her real quick. She she admitted it that she used it as soon as Olivia put the video out with 300 views. There goes Ziggy playing her fucking video in front of 1,000+ people. That's not okay. Olivia works really hard on those fucking videos. She takes hours just to make a 5-minute video.
I get it.
And then this girl just gets to come along and play it, and she doesn't even go by and apologize with a $20 super chat. Like, that's what I would do if I fucked up and somebody, you know, like I would totally be like, oh my god, let me make it up to you. So I would just feel bad. I'm not trying to take anybody's shit away from them.
I hear you.
You had 2,200 chat that night. You could have easily played it, and you didn't. You sent us over there to watch it.
Exactly. That's because I'm a person of good moral character. Thank you very much. I don't give a shit if Ziggy's got her fucking good. Bye, bitch.
Yeah,
no need to insult Ziggy. No. How did I insult Ziggy? How did I insult her?
Deb, I'm the same way. I can't do these 9-hour lives. I agree with you. I think these 9-hour lives are ridiculous. And they all say they don't want drama, but that's all they've done is drama. Drama and true crime is still drama.
And she makes the true crime drama. She calls herself Krama. Like, that's a fucking embarrassment. What is she really doing over there, Ziggy? What is she really, really doing?
I've never watched her. I have no idea.
She stays up all night talking about everyone else, everything else.
She does a whole recap of the day.
How about you go look at your channel? We counted 12. Fuck off. You fucking bitch. She's like, what videos? There's 12 of them with my fucking face on it. Enjoy your 2 fucking strikes. You get 1 more, you're done. Sorry, I let it go on for way too long. Now you guys can go fuck yourselves. Sorry. You need to get a life. If you think that covering me, a total nobody, is going to make you rich and fucking famous, you got another thing fucking coming. I'm telling you. You're not going to be YouTube famous talking about me. Ever. It's not going to happen. Go make videos about Kim Kardashian or fucking Beyonce. Go criticize everything they say. They'll make tons of money because people actually care about them. Nobody cares about me. Let me tell you something. You want to sit there and say, oh, Marissa's a narcissist. Oh, Marissa's self-important. Well, you want to know something? I didn't have hundreds of people talking about me every fucking day for 4 years and obsessing on me like I'm some sort of fucking Janet Jackson or Michael Jackson. I don't know what the fuck they think I am. I probably wouldn't have such a fucking need of self-importance. Doesn't mean I'm a narcissist. Listen, a narcissist doesn't do and say the things that I do. A narcissist would never say that they were wrong. A narcissist is never going to just apologize and say, you know what, I was wrong. A narcissist is not going to shed tears. Remember that. Narcissists are all about themselves, and no one can be right, and they got to one-up everything. That's a fucking narcissist. Look it up. Narcissists can do no wrong in their own eyes, and everybody else is the problem. That doesn't fit me. So if you want to call me a narcissist, I mean, you can have fun, but I'm not. I don't even fit the definition. Sorry. And if I was, that would be my husband's problem. That would be my son's problem. That would be my friend's problem. Because they're dealing with me on a daily basis. I don't think my husband would care for being married to a narcissist. Sorry.
I got a question. As I'm with Midnight Baker on this, why are you so mad tonight?
Because I'm sick. I'm sick. And I'm tired. I'm tired and I'm fucking sick. It's almost Christmas. You know what? I feel like I'm living at that hospital and I can't sleep because I'm always checking up on him. Sometimes when I caught him slumped over the night before last, and I thought he was fucking dead. He was slumped over. Sitting up and slumped over. He literally looked like he was fucking dead. I freaked out. I'm just tired of it. That port thing is always breaking. Stomach's getting big. Blood. Just too much. And plus, on top of it, the stuff that my son is going through. Oh my God. Enough.
You can hear the bag. I have it on mute. I muted myself. And it said it was rattling a bag and crunching, but I muted myself. I'm hungry. Sue me.
I didn't hear you.
You couldn't hear me. I don't know what she was talking about. I'm eating It's called Moose Munch Premium Popcorn. It's got chocolate and nuts and caramel, and it's good as mofo. How you guys hear me if it's on mute? You hear my stomach? My stomach's going crazy. Gravy K in the house. You guys eat? I can only eat a few bites anyway. No, I can only eat a few bites anyway.
I had eggplant parmesan.
Think of Don, you'll lose your appetite? Good point.
Ew, they're so gross.
It was on mute. I did have it on mute. You need time for you, Marissa. I agree with that, Karen. I absolutely agree with that.
I agree.
I need a vacation.
Chickaboom sweet popcorn? No, it's this stuff.
Oh, that's really good, Pat.
Moose Munch. I have this gingerbread popcorn from Target.
Not as good as this.
Well, probably not.
I bought it at Office Depot. Hey, Fluffer.
Nice.
Someone wants to make an appearance before we go. The cutest puppy in the world.
Oh, Flapper.
Way cuter than Violet. Right. I'm way more handsome than Violet.
Okay. Keep fucking dreaming.
Look at this face. Look at this face.
Right away.
At least you can see him.
Fluffery.
Yeah, you can't see Violet. That's why I have to put fluorescent colors on.
Say hello, everyone. Yes, I'm cuter than Violet. I know I am.
Yeah, sure.
I know I am.
Oh, yeah. No, you're not.
Boop.
Walk
as
down.
cute as.
Oh, my little boo-boo. My little boo-boo.
He's so tiny.
I know he is. He's actually pretty big right now. He's like 5 pounds now.
Cereal?
Yeah, he's 5 pounds.
Oh, it's little.
He's tiny.
How old is he?
3?
Holy shit.
He's almost 4. He's almost 4. January 7th. January 7th, he turns 4.
That's a little dog.
He used to lay right on my chest. Like, he still can. Like, I don't even need to hold him. Oh. He's tiny. What? What?
All right, guys.
Go get some sleep. I'm going to shut down, too.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Quinny. I agree. Fluffer's cuter than Violet. Thank you.
No, it's
yes.
never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen.
You say it. Does Violet jump on your chest and claw you?
She doesn't do that now.
See, he does.
She claws my leg because she wants to sit up here so she could be on camera.
He's a mini Maltese. Or a toy Maltese, technically. Because Malteses can go to 9 pounds. Both his parents were 5. I know he's adorable. Right? Right?
That's such a basic bitch dog.
It is not a basic bitch dog.
It is.
It is not.
Everyone has that dog.
He's my fluffernutter butter.
Sweet boy.
His name is Winston, but I call him Fluffer. He needs a haircut. My little Fluffy. No, he jumps on me in the morning. He jumps right on my chest, and he claws at my face to get me up. I'm like, what do you want? He just claws at me. He's so cute. And at night he cuddles up next to me, like right under my arm, try to get in the blankets. He's just like the best dog. He my boo-boo. Molly, read my comment.
I can't see the comments.
All right, I'm gonna shut down.
I can't see them. All right, yeah, go to sleep.
I am going to clean. I'll grab some little couple bites of lasagna. And then I'm going to bed because I got lots to do tomorrow. So, everyone, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for joining me tonight. Hopefully, Natasha's people wake up and see what's going on. Patreons, I promise you, tomorrow when we get everyone together, I'm going to talk to you guys. And that's it. So, on that note, voices, thank you for coming up. Molly, I'll talk to you later. And have a wonderful night, guys. Thank you for the super chat, all the memberships, and I will see you guys later. Peace. What do you want, kid?
Two things. One, my boss today